Hello and welcome to Amateur D&D, where I, an amateur DM, try to DM for a bunch of amateur players, with the exception of one who's a DM for my home campaign. That is SFSBen. You can find him at SFS Studios on Steam. He's an indie game developer. He also streams his art process on Twitch at SFSBen. He is Willy, our human barbarian. Our Dragonborn Paladin is Bartleby. In-game Phil Hendry is the name of his character. He has done art for games like Cartridge Monsters and Ryori. Next up, we have Frazz, who is our gnome wizard, Eadi Argent. You can find him on Twitch at Frazz_66, FRAZ_66. Lastly, we have Shale3, SHALE3, also on Twitch. He is playing Ginge, our little goblinoid artificer. Pretty much everybody is first-time players. I have been in a nearly 5-year-long campaign with SFSBen as my DM, but the other three are brand new to D&D, and I am brand new to DMing. We will and have made a lot of mistakes along the way, so be kind. Remember that we are amateurs, we are playing for fun, and our decisions might not necessarily be your decisions. I know a lot of their decisions would not be my decisions as a player. With that in mind, we are going to jump into episode 2. This is going to be in a podcast format, so listen and enjoy. Thank you. Oh, and also, the first couple of minutes of this were lost due to technical difficulties, so apologies. It starts kind of in the middle of a rant between the goblin and the gnome. Sorry.
Just quickly stashes it real quick, and he sprints out the door, and he starts running down the hall to Eadi's door. Eadi! And starts pounding on the door. Eadi!
Hold on. And so I was just getting up, so I put my clothes on. And who's there?
It's Ginge.
Oh, the little green guy. Yeah, I'll open the door. What's up?
Holding a notebook. I had ideas. We talked about Amlet thing, but brain went somewhere else, and I just showed you sketchings of this little tiny clay figurine and this thing that looks like some kind of suit of armor type thing. And I remember things about stuff, but brain led me to this, and you see that they're technical schematics, so the drawings aren't that great, but there's measurements and ideas and stuff. And I hand you the book, what do you think about this?
Oh, so I take the book and I'm looking at it.
So yeah, what you see looks like design schematics for a magical automaton, some sort of maybe homunculus type thing. It looks like it requires a gem for a power source, and it would be able to basically a mimicry of life almost. Just sort of a mechanism. You've seen them in your hometown, of other automatons, golems, homunculi. It's very similar to that, but it is Ginge's take on that.
So I'm looking at the schematics. Your math and your work looks very nice, but the penmanship is a little bit to be desired. But
yeah, I was in a hurry. I feel like I'm close, but I don't know. Like the amulet, I don't know what materials or how to power it. I have the shell, but I can't figure out the internals.
Can I do some kind of
roll an Arcana?
Arcana, yeah, that'd be good. Arcana. Oh, great. I rolled it physically. It's 2 plus 6, so 8.
I mean, you know that it would require a gem of some sort. That's about it that you're gonna get with that roll. You've seen these in the past. They're usually powered by a gem. You don't know any of the specifics about what you need.
Well, what I can tell you, little green friend, is we're gonna need some kind of magic gem. I don't know which one. Maybe we can think on this a little bit and come up with, or maybe we'll find it in our travels here. But magic gem is our key here.
Ginge
With-
is just like frantically looking around and like
Ginge, with that, roll an Arcana yourself.
So 12 plus 2, 14.
Okay, so with the information that you're sharing back and forth, a spark comes to your mind that you would need a sizably expensive, probably in the 100 gold range gem for this to work. The more expensive the gem that that you use to power one of these constructs, the more powerful that construct is. What you're looking at here probably would only need about 100 GP worth of any gem.
So Ginge is looking frantically. He looks frantic. He's actually just, mind is just completely racing. And he goes, "Thank you!" And just grabs the book and just hauls back off to his room.
All right, and I just close my door and go back to just getting my stuff together.
Phil does his like morning rituals, whatever, getting dressed and packing, and just goes to the like breakfast area, wherever the dining area.
Wait, that's downstairs. Yep.
Yeah.
Ah, hi. What can I get for you? This is Toblin.
Okay. Some hearty eggs. Yeah. Like some eggs.
How about some bacon? You want some bacon too? We can get you some eggs and bacon.
Bacon? Bacon works? Yeah.
Okay.
Eggs and bacon are great. Thank you.
He scuttles off to go start cooking up your food, getting your plate ready.
Probably at this point, I would be coming downstairs after
Okay.
getting my stuff together. So I see Phil, right? Phil.
Yeah.
See Phil at the table. Ah, Phil, my friend, how's your night?
Slept well. How about yourself?
Well, I'm a night owl, so drank a lot and lost a little money. Still not so sure about how it happened, but it did happen. I'll have to think about that.
Divine
Yeah,
providence.
that was rough. That was rough. I sensed there might have been some special circumstances going on with that. That was pretty amazing.
Phil, you might have felt the tickle
Yeah.
of the divine there a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
But,
another-
it happens to everybody.
Toblin comes back. Another plate? Eggs and bacon?
Ah, yes. Give
Okay.
me
He
some eggs and bacon, please.
back into the kitchen. You hear clink, 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 clink. Pots and pans clinking around.
So, tell me about some of these mages that you know who might like have more knowledge about the magical amulets or artifacts we talked about the night before, last night. Where primarily do like the great mages hang out?
Well, in this area, I think the closest would be somewhere in Neverwinter. Those larger establishments will have mage guilds and things like that, where we could definitely inquire more about some of this ice magic you're looking for.
That's right. Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna find anything here in Phandalin, this backwater town.
Well, there is an ice dragon here, which intrigues me quite a lot.
Yeah, that white dragon definitely breathes some kind of ice.
Yeah.
It's white, so I would assume it's an ice dragon.
Well, right. I'm a silver dragonborn. I'm very familiar with the origins and elements related.
Roll a history check.
Okay. How do I do that? Like, what is
Just
that?
roll a d20 plus your history modifier.
I have
Or you
0.
can click history on your character sheet in D&D Beyond, and it'll roll for that.
Next
Right,
year,
but
0.
Yeah, you have a +0 to history, so it's just a
Yeah, definitely roll those. Yeah.
look at my nice shiny die.
nice.
That's cool.
This camera's hard. Okay. Oh shit, 19.
Nice.
Yeah, no, you are very familiar with your ancestry and the chromatic dragons, the metallic dragons. You do know that, and you can relay this or not. You do know that the chromatic dragons are generally considered evil, and a white dragon would be one of the chromatic dragons that would be considered evil, and it is of the ice element or cold element.
Okay. I definitely convey that knowledge, but okay, I just gotta write a note that I gotta look up what the differences between chromatic dragon and
So chromatic dragons are red, green, black, white, red, green, black, white, and blue. And then the metallic dragons are like gold, bronze, brass, silver, and one other that I don't remember off the top of my head.
Copper. I believe.
okay.
Copper, yes,
Okay.
copper. Yep.
All right.
And they have a parity to them. So like there's a cold on each side, a lightning on each side.
Interesting.
I don't remember those elements off the top of my head, but yeah, a quick Google search will give you that info.
The metallic
Yeah.
dragons are typically stronger too.
Well, because
So because
they're the good dragons. They got to be.
and then are Dragonborn also broken down between chromatic and
Yes.
metallic? Okay.
They're not necessarily. They don't necessarily fall into that alignment scale. Like you can be a black dragonborn and not be evil, but you do have their element. So if you are a black dragonborn, your element would be acid.
Okay.
Whereas being a
Alright.
silver, you are ice. All right. So about this time,
I convey all my dragon knowledge
okay.
about the ice dragon.
So while you're having this conversation, Toblin comes back. Here you go. Here are your meals. Any ale?
No ale for me.
Not for
Not
me.
this
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, it's been a rough few days here. I mean, once again, we're hearing orcs come down from the mountains to prey on the lowlands. Neverwinter doesn't send help soon. The orcs are gonna overrun us here. Maybe you guys can help out with that. But anyways,
Whereabouts did you say these orcs were coming from?
they're just coming down. They're nowhere in particular. They're just had someone come in last night, and there are more orc attacks. They're coming down from the highlands. It's probably that damn dragon that's been causing. I mean, I heard you guys talking about it. I know you guys know that it's here. It's been a problem for everybody. Anyways, I gotta get back to work.
Oh. I look to Eadi and I say, do you think those are the same goblins who were kidnapping that who had kidnapped who was the person who was kidnapped?
I don't have any notes about a kidnapping.
Oh, I thought we had a mission about someone gone missing.
So
Our friend Willy wanted to kidnap that windmill.
Right.
so
Definitely not referring to that.
so Willy, you're not necessarily wrong. Willy had concocted in his head that the woman that you spoke to at the Lionhead Coaster had kidnapped the Sister Garail.
Right.
So
Sister Garail.
yeah, Willy believes that Lenine has kidnapped Sister Garail.
Got it. Because she was mean.
She at least knows information about where she is. Because we roll the actual insight check on her, and she knows more than she's letting on. So
right. So this was that shopkeeper. We couldn't stay because she kicked us out of her shop closing time.
Right.
Maybe we should go talk to her today, see if we can get some more information. Maybe we can learn a little bit more about this, and maybe you're right, and it's connected.
So while they're talking, Ginge finishes what he's doing in his notes, and he wants to leave the room better than he left it, even though he only used the bed for like passed out and barely even did anything. So he tidies it up better than what he had left it, and then he comes down.
Okay. Roll with your woodworking tools. Add your proficiency.
Woodworking tools. What would I roll for that?
Just a d20 plus your proficiency, because you're proficient with the tools.
So the proficiency is just usually +2, right?
For right now, yes.
Okay. Can I use an inspiration for that as well?
Normally you would need to do it, say it beforehand, but yes, I will let you.
Yeah,
Yep, I'm
wasn't thinking.
gonna let you guys after call for a little while, but eventually
Been trying to
I
be
will.
better
Yeah,
about it.
I will cap on
'Cause
it.
I rolled a 4, and I don't want to leave it that way. So 11 plus 2, that'd be 13.
Okay. Yeah, you reasonably clean it up. You pick up all the little pieces of clutter and rubbish that might have been in the room and organize it and put it off into like a corner since you don't really have a place to put it. Straighten out the shutters, maybe fix a few slats. You don't really have materials on you, but you leave it looking a bit nicer. Maybe just cleaned it up a bit rather than doing a lot of repairs, but it looks better.
And then I walk downstairs, and my head is somewhere else. I'm looking at my notebook, but I'm not really looking at my notebook, and I'm just kind of slightly bumping into things and coming downstairs.
Do you sit down at the table with everybody?
I'm just walking. I don't know where I'm going. My head is in somewhere else, so I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just apparently just walking around.
Anyone at the table wanna?
Things.
Anyone at the table wanna?
While we're talking, I catch this green thing out of the corner of my eye, and I look over, and I just, hey, Ginge,
What?
come join us.
So I look at the table, and I just go back into not looking at my book and kind of sort of walk in that direction.
Toblin sees you join the table, pulls out another meal, sets it down.
So
It's bacon and eggs.
Talking about
I give him a piece of silver.
Oh no, it's included with the room.
Are you sure?
No, it's part of the. Nope, included with the room.
Okay. I appreciate you.
We paid for it.
You already paid for it.
Look, Ginge is Ginge.
Okay.
So Ginge, friend, we were talking about what we're gonna do today. Maybe we'll go. We've got a couple things on our journals here.
I wanted to meet the Lux Shrine lady.
Yes, so that's one of the things we're talking about. So we might need to go back and talk to that other woman whose name I've forgotten already.
He didn't like me.
Lenine.
She seemed a little bit kind of like an ass.
No. I used to it. People don't like me because I look like Goblin.
That's just not fair.
It is what it is. I usually can try to mitigate it, but I have ways around it. I can look like something else if we go again, or I can wait outside.
You can look like something else.
Yeah. Well, I don't. It takes a lot of energy, so I don't like to use it if I don't have to.
Okay, well, I'll be paying attention. I'd like to see that.
Okay, well, we'll see what happens when we get closer. I might just wait outside. I might change my look. But we'll see.
Fair enough.
But yeah, Lux Shrine lady. I want to find Lux Shrine. I want to talk to her.
Willy is definitely still laying in his bed, staring at the ceiling after the night he had.
Where's the big fella, the tall one.
Yeah, I finished my meal. Should we go get him?
Maybe, yeah. There's two tall fellas we're missing here. I don't see the other one.
Oh, that's true.
Ginge is just back in his notes. He's just not even paying attention.
I mean, I haven't even. Yeah, I look around the room. Is Nani in the area?
You guys see Nan come in from the outside. He is sweaty, and like rolling an arm, like he just had he's doing some stretches. Good morning, everybody. Morning workout keeps you on your toes. And he goes up towards the washroom to go freshen up a little bit.
Well, that answers one question. Where's the other big guy? Let's yeah, maybe let's go see if he's past his hangover.
All right.
All right, so yeah, I'm gonna go check to see if he's there in his room.
I follow.
Ginge is still just.
All right, Willy, you hear a knock at the door as you stare at your ceiling.
Come in.
Okay. As I open the door, kind of slowly a little bit, and I just started yelling like, Willy, I think Willy, is it? We're waiting for you downstairs. We had some breakfast.
Oh God, they all died.
What? I kind of like walking out because I'm thinking something's wrong, and I just see him lying on the bed.
I think I had some kind of prophecy dream. I don't think we got all the manicures.
I like push my way in past Eadi, and I like with a really worried face, and like, what do you mean? Talk more right now.
So I had a dream. Yeah, this is only the second night I remember sleeping in my life. So I don't know. I could be one of them prophets, but I had a dream that the manicure showed up in town, and it took out everyone. It took out all of us, and it was not a good time.
It took out everyone but you. You were left.
I was left. Everyone else died.
So Ginge, through his limited telepathy, senses the like very emotional state of Willy.
So your telepathy is for speaking to people basic concepts. You cannot pull things out of people.
You can't receive.
You would not be able to read someone's mind. I will check and see if they can respond to you.
What is this? What is the spell?
It's not a spell.
Oh, if it's what I think it is, you can respond.
It is not.
Okay.
Yeah, it says that you can only communicate. It doesn't say anything about anyone reciprocating it.
Yeah. So you
add more voices to Willy's head really mess with them.
Yeah. You can telepathically communicate simple ideas and concepts with any creature within 30 feet of you, as long as it understands at least one language.
Okay.
Which I would argue Willy might not really understand a language.
I understand English.
What is English? That's a very fancy.
I know common.
So Ginge is just resuming what he's doing then.
Yeah.
Okay. I ask if it would be helpful, maybe calm your nerves a little bit if you prayed. Would you like to pray with me?
I don't know if I'm a religious man or not, but sure.
Okay. So I go over and I grab. Wait, is your character's name Ben? Or
It's
no,
Willy.
Right, Willy. Yeah,
Name's Willy. Yeah.
Willy. Yeah. I grab Willy's hand and I grab my necklace and I say like a prayer of Ulutu. Ulutu. That's it.
I can't pronounce that.
I understand it's a very hard name to pronounce, but it's a prayer about like the land and being one with nature and how like you can be peace at heart with the land, something along those lines.
Both of you roll religion checks.
Oh God.
It's a D20.
Yeah. D20 plus your religion modifier.
Oh, okay. I think I got a dirty 20. Or what's it called?
Yeah, dirty 20.
Yeah, dirty 20.
If you don't naturally roll it, but it goes to 20 or above.
Okay, I rolled 18 and I have a
Plus 2. Okay. Willy, what'd you get?
I got a 7.
You got a 7? Okay. So you are very practiced, Phil, in prayers, and you have an extremely strong faith in your God, and you lead Willy through this prayer exceptionally well. Willy kind of stumbles a bit. He can't really pronounce Lutiu. He's not really feeling it. He's not like he's just saying words at the air and doesn't really get why you're doing this.
Okay, so at this time, Ginge has finished his food, got another plate from Toblin, and runs up the stairs, hears the commotion, sees the door open, is running to the door with the plate in hand, just runs right into the room, springs up, just like, guys, let's go! And just like throws a plate into Willy's chest. Like, goes around Phil and just like chucks it at his chest.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
Phil,
hold on.
trying
Oh,
lady.
wait, you're moving too fast. All right, Willy, roll a dex save.
I just did a sleight of hand check.
Was the sleight of hand check for what?
To catch the tray before.
Okay, I'm gonna say that was your dex save because I was gonna ask you to do a dex save to that. Ginge, make an acrobatics as you try to like jump up and toss this plate to him.
You saw what I made, right? Like
Yeah, no, I saw your roll. I saw your roll.
17.
So okay.
17.
All right, so Ginge, you run in there. You're excited. You're deftly moving around. All these large bodies that are in this fairly tiny room. Yelling at Willy to get up and get ready and let's go. And you toss the plate to him because who the hell tosses a plate of food? Willy goes to catch it, and like the plate, like the plate hits his fingertips and just goes straight up and like food right into his face. The plate like shatters on his nose and just like egg is dripping down his face.
I got it right almost directly in his fuking hand, so I don't know what else you
works, but
want from me.
I'm still holding his other hand. I'm like too into the player to notice anything.
Ginge doesn't see that. He just sees person and goal. That he even just darted around you, not even acknowledging your existence. You were just an obstacle.
What the hell?
Let's go. Oh, sorry, I didn't. It was supposed to go to your chest. You weren't supposed to try to catch it.
What do you mean I was supposed to let it fall to the ground? What am I supposed to do?
No, when it would landed perfectly on your chest, if you would have flipped it all in your face.
What? No, it hit my fingers. You were low.
Look, Shrine Lady, let's go.
You jammed my fingers.
I'm sorry. Do you want me to fix your fingers?
Yes.
All right. Ginge tries to fix his fingers.
Did he take any damage?
Roll a medicine check.
Pop my fingers back out. Get in that one.
17 plus 1, 18.
There's absolutely nothing wrong with his fingers. He's just being a baby. They're covered in egg.
I just don't even acknowledge that. I'm so excited. I just placate him. I just kind of like massage a little bit, just kind of pat it. Like, okay, let's go do lock like a Shrine Lady.
Okay, we got it. Are we gonna go interrogate the other lady, or what's the plan here?
Oh, I didn't think of what we
We
were
gotta
doing.
find her. She's not here, right? Like that other lady knows where she is.
You guys have been told multiple times by multiple different people that she occasionally travels out to Neverwinter. No one that you've talked to knows why.
That Trump lady seemed to know something though.
Yes,
She did.
she does.
I didn't think of that. I just was excited to talk to Shrine Lady. It changes his energy level, like just plummets, and he's just like all sad and stuff now.
Hey, we're still gonna talk to her. It's fine.
Yeah, but how are we gonna find her?
We gotta go interrogate this other lady.
I don't like the idea of interrogating people.
You know magic, right?
Right?
Right? You know some magic.
What's magic? What do you mean?
Could you maybe cast a spell so we could get the info from her without having to like do anything too extreme?
You have not
I think I'm a
seen.
pretty charming person. If anyone would just let me not think I'm a goblin.
Phil, you have not
Maybe.
seen Ginge cast a spell.
But he was talking last night about knowing magic.
I was talking about.
magic and-
Well, I was discussing what for your amulet.
yeah.
What with Eadi? What kind of metals or what kind of things we need to do to be able to
so like
craft
more artifacts.
Yeah, like
Okay.
tinkering stuff. Yeah.
Okay. Mm.
I mean, I don't know if I implied magic, but I never specifically stated magic.
Okay.
We don't need that witchcraft to get information out of her. I got a couple ideas how to get information out
Hey,
of her.
Willy, you're my friend, but I resent that.
Listen, I'm not going to know how to do anything. We just have to. You don't have to do the violence. You just got to threaten the violence.
I don't want to try to intimidate people. I usually
Okay with
pretty good at
intimidation.
talking to people. I just gotta make myself look like something else since he doesn't like goblins.
Can
Do you
I
have
like
anything
do a
to do that?
demonstration of my
We should
intimidation?
have a costume shop for.
you want to try and intimidate someone?
No, I want to do a demonstration, just like intimidate a fake thing there.
Okay.
like a cup that.
Roll an intimidation check
Okay, I'm going to use one of my inspirations.
on your fake intimidation. Okay.
Yes, I'm trying to impress the group.
Okay.
I only got an 11. Shit.
You grab one of the shards of the broken plate and you just go to town on it, just like holding it out in front of me, and you're saying all these things, and you put egg on my face, and yeah, and I will break you, and I broke you with my nose, and you just go to town on this thing. It's very loud. Not as impressive as you were hoping for, I don't think.
Ginge just kind of stares at Willy doing this and go, "See, this. I don't feel like this is what we need to do. Let me try something, and then if I don't work, then I guess we try something else."
Okay. If yours doesn't work, I'll come back in behind. I like this, like tag team. We can like do good cop and bad cop. I like it.
Okay.
I mean,
hopefully,
we
I
could
just
just,
succeed,
like,
so we don't
wait
have to worry
outside.
about your part. Anyways, let's go talk to what's her face so we can find Luxshine Lady.
Okay.
Okay, let's do it. I'm gonna turn my light on really quick because it's very dark.
Wait, where's Big Man?
Big man went to the washroom.
Bathroom.
We can leave him a note.
Down the hall. Hangs on the door. Big Man!
Yes. He opens the door. He's completely naked. You are. It's like right here.
It's above my head.
Yeah.
I just look. I just like look out of the way up to his face. It doesn't bother me at all. We go talk to Lady to see where Luxshine Lady is.
I'll be ready. Just a minute. He shuts the door.
Willie's room.
He gets his clothes back on. He's mostly freshened up. Walks out. He looks refreshed. He joins you guys. Hello. Where are we going today? We are going to the dwarves or the gnomes or one of those other quests that we had.
Well, you see, I think we've kind of decided we're looking for this Lady Grail.
Ah,
Luxshine Lady. Ginge is like in the corner, looks up at the book and yells.
Well, at least while
Didn't-
we're in the town, you know, we can
didn't-
try to get some information.
weren't we told that she went to Neverwinter? And I don't know where the accent just went.
We were told that, but we have reason to believe that either something befell her or she's not there.
Well, if she is in trouble, then we need to help her.
Exactly.
Okay, then lead on.
What's
And
that?
just runs over to Nan, looks at him, and goes,
Nan gets a little bit of a grin and a like a muffled chuckle. Picks you up. Bunk.
His head.
But as you guys exit the Stone Hill Inn, Ginge, make a dex check.
Oh.
12 plus dexterity, which is +1, so 13.
That's enough. You don't bump your head on the door. So Non ducks down. You duck down too. You guys exit. Yeah, no problems.
We do it like synchronicity.
Yeah. You guys just as one do one motion. Like, he ducks his head, you duck your head down to match his head. All right, so you guys making your way to the Lionhead coaster.
I'm going wherever Non's taking me.
You guys are deciding where you're going. Non's following you.
Yes,
Yeah.
wherever that Lenine.
All right.
Lenine's place of business.
You make your the Lion's Head coaster. I believe is that blue building right next to the Stone Hill Inn, which is the red building in the center of town, just south of the Luck Shrine.
Do we have tokens?
So, you do not have tokens. You're not necessarily needing to move them, but
Okay.
this one right here is the inn, and then this is the Lionhead coaster. So it's out next door. It's a 30-second walk. The door is open. It is not super early morning, but it's not too late. Probably about 9 o'clock or so. You guys go in, and Lenine is behind the counter.
Well, hold on. We weren't going to go all the way in yet.
Okay,
I was
yeah.
Going first.
You guys arrive at the outside of the Lionhead coaster.
I jump off Non's shoulder. I be right back. And I like walk up to the door, but before I go to the door, I'm going to use disguise self.
Okay.
And I'm going to look like a dwarf.
All right. So you take out one of your dice, and you press it to your chest, and very Iron Man style, it sort of like an image unfolds around Ginge, very much like the nanite tech from Infinity War. So it just sort of starts at the chest, wraps around him, and he now looks like a dwarf.
So I'm gonna all of a sudden I get a little bit more like proud and stocky, and I also use my imagery to do another half foot, so I'm about 4 foot tall.
Okay, yeah, I think you can do that.
And I go into the door, or I open the door and I shut the door behind me.
Ah, yes, hello.
What?
What did you say?
I said, "Oh, the dead rat."
Ah, yes, hello. What can I do for you? Who are you?
Hey, I am Arturo, and I am looking for this lass that is supposed to be taking care of the shrine out here. It looks rather.
Her visage darkens, her eyes narrow at you. She is not in the town. She has gone to Neverwinter.
I just kind of stroll on up and like, Neverwinter, you say? Where at in Neverwinter? Like, why is she abandoning her shrine? You know, the luck goddess probably does not look favorably on that.
Yes, well, there are circumstances that I'm not at liberty to talk about. We're not exactly friends.
Just big old shit-eating grin. You're just like, I see. I know I'm a stranger around here. And I just kind of give her a nice, like, little smile. Just kind of lean against the the counters, probably as tall as I am. So is that we're not friends? Is we're not acquainted, or is there something else that I need to persuade you with?
Well, I meant.
And I like fondling a single silver coin in my hand as I do this.
One silver.
Well, I meant that Garel and I are not friends, but you are quite correct that you and I are not friends. She plucks the coin, puts it behind the counter.
see.
She's a member of an organization that I don't get along with, and she's reporting to them in Neverwinter right now.
Ah, I see. Man, those pesky organizations. I know there's a little organization going on from Milford Hall from where I'm at, and man, there's some shady people down in them dark alleys. Is there? I pull out another silver coin and just to start twirling it. I just kind of smile as I'm doing it. What about this organization? Can you give me kind of an idea of what kind of organization it is, or maybe where it might be at?
Roll a persuasion check.
14 plus 5, 19.
Okay. She takes that silver piece. Make sure you're marking these off as well. She puts it behind the counter. And let me make sure that I'm getting this right. So let me just check some notes really quick. Actually, I think I have it written down here that doesn't actually say there. I did not write that down in my notes. So give me a second. Yep. Okay, so I was right. She's a member of a group called the Harbors. It's a scattered network of adventurers, spies. They advocate equality and oppose the abuse of power. They're a bunch of do-gooders and goody two-shoes. That's about all I'm willing to tell you about them, though.
I just slam my hand on what counter I can reach. Ah, very good, lass. She you're a mighty fine woman.
Takes a step back and looks. I'm a very fine woman, but unfortunately I'm taken. I'm not too interested in dwarves either.
That's good and well. I got 3 back at home. I don't need another one. I pull out 2 more silver and I chuck them on the counter.
Roll a deception.
I appreciate your time, and I just start strutting.
Roll a deception check.
8
He got
plus
through a lot
5,
with that, haven't he?
13.
I mean, everything he said was he wasn't trying to deceive her. Yeah, no, she rolled shit. So yeah, no, she believes that you're a ladies' man. It wasn't a very good lie, but she bought it for fuck all reason.
For 4 silver, that's what she bought
Yeah.
it for.
She takes the silver, puts it under the counter.
I told you to remove that. Remove. Oh, because it's gold. So remove 1 gold and then add 6 silver. Sorry, I didn't realize I had to do it that way.
It's fine.
Okay. So then I strut out and I open the door and I close it behind. I was making sure I was talking very much loud so the guys outside could at least hear me.
All right, everybody outside, roll a perception check.
16 plus
You hear it. You hear it. No problem.
14.
16.
Yeah, everybody hears it.
So I come out and I'm strutting out. I'm like, "All right, guys." And then I realize I'm speaking really loud, and I kind of try to lower my voice so she doesn't hear. All right, guys. Neverwinter organization Harbors.
Harpers.
Something about this.
Harpers. Harpers.
Oh, P.
I
wrote Harbors too.
It did sound like you say Harbors.
Harpers? That's the organization she's in?
Harpers.
never mind. I like nodding and go like, that's pretty impressive.
And
Well
from what I hear, I like this organization. I might even try to join it. She doesn't like it very much though, so let's not mention that to her.
What do they do? What do you like about them?
Fight for equality, bunch of adventurers joining together and helping each other, and man, sounds like a mighty fine time to me.
I wonder why she doesn't like them. That's suspicious.
She doesn't like goblins, so she ain't gonna like equality.
The 3 of you roll history checks.
Am I not rolling history?
No.
Yo, net 20. Yo, I'm on fire tonight.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Got a 9.
So Phil, you have heard of the Harpers before. You know that they are definitely very, very altruistic sort of group. They gather information across the land to thwart tyrants. They aid the weak, the poor, the oppressed. They are generally a very amongst the lower class and the oppressed. They are a very welcome organization.
All right, I share that info.
Oh, Harpers.
We sound
I've
like
not
some good
heard
people.
of them, but they do sound like a very worthy organization to look into. But maybe it sounds like this Sister Grail might not be in trouble if she's reporting to them.
Well, what it sounded like to me is she doesn't get along with her because she's with the organization, and since she's racist, and you know how that kind of works out.
Yeah,
Yes.
it sounds like we could probably just move on from this lady and seek her out.
Yeah,
If
let's go get Grell.
if we're ever in Neverwinter, we can keep
Well,
looking for her.
Yeah, hold up here. We got other stuff we got to do here that's pertinent
Yeah.
as well.
She might
got-
come back here.
We
It's
got-
true.
while we're
She
here.
may come back if we stick in town for a little while. And you're right. We do have some other. We have two other things from the job board we're looking at.
What else we got to do? She hasn't been here. Look at the
We got-
state of the shrine.
We got a dragon.
Lady chick in there tells us we're in another weather. I tend to believe that she's in this great organization.
We
What
gotta-
else do we need to do?
We got to do that mining thing with the dwarves,
What mind thing?
I
Mhm.
believe.
Yeah.
It's on the
Gotta
job
warn the
board.
dwarves.
You have
I do
two.
remember that. I
Oh,
bought,
the dwarves are missing. There's like 6 missing dwarves or something.
You guys can go back to the job board if you want and take a look at the jobs if you don't remember what they are.
Down.
You couldn't write it down.
There's a dwarven excavation. We need to warn them so they know that the white dragon is in the area.
Oh.
Somebody can take notes.
Speak to the rock gnomes.
but you don't think
Doing
that
the same thing?
dwarves don't
Wait,
know
why-
dragons are in the area?
why-
Like that's kind of the forte.
Why?
Like dragons and dwarves kind of go hand in hand, guys.
Why were we gonna speak to the gnomes?
Well,
The
we might be able to find some sort of weapon or some invention, some magical
Right.
Fight the
invention.
dragon. Yeah.
Okay,
Fight the
so
dragon. Let's do
here's
that.
my proposal. We go look for Luck Shrine Lady. We please Luck Shrine Goddess. Maybe we get info on the dragon that's not necessarily to kill it, and if we have to kill it, then we do that as last resort. There might be more uses or ways of dissuading this dragon.
Do we know? Do I know how far Neverwinter is?
Neverwinter is several days away. You just came from Neverwinter, so you would be very familiar with that trek.
So yeah, Neverwinter is pretty far away, and there's a dragon about to like mess up a bunch of people here. I feel like we should probably take.
And you
care of
don't
that
think
before leaving.
having Luck on our side would not be helpful for that?
I love that you just went southern.
Sometimes you have to make your own luck. You can't just rely on luck to get through life. And we've got a
I would like
challenge.
to recap on that and say that I got a 19 on an 18 game. Do you really think that wouldn't be beneficial?
That sounds like you cheated.
You're
It's called
making it.
divine intervention.
No, that
If I
sounds
wanted
like
to cheat
cheating.
someone, I could just swap dice or something.
I might have
like
I
have an
might
extra
I
dot
might
on
have
one of the
sent
dice?
some divine presence on your side last night, but that's not something we can rely on. That divine presence is something. It's like luck. It's just something you happen to run across. We can't base our whole days and journey.
Oh, you're telling me you based your whole life on religion, but you're not going to put your faith in the divine.
I put my faith in the divine that is something that I can see and like that heals and helps constantly. The luck is
The post next to the where we were standing, I just slammed my fist. All right, it seems like I have more faith than you, sir, and your whole life is built around faith.
Hold up now.
Nan like puts his beady hand on your head. Calm down, friend. What has gotten into you?
I started to get a little angry at him
Right now.
telling me what my faith is about. Like, don't assume to know what my faith is about or my level of faith is. I love my God, but my God doesn't just expect me to just hope for him to do everything for me. I can't just rely on him. He expects me to go out and make things happen and be a good servant.
Well, and this is my duty to be a servant of my potential God.
I must inquire, what is the name of your god? I would like to hear more about your god.
I don't know. That's why I want to talk to the Luxtrine lady.
You're finding God. This is very
I'm
exciting.
trying to.
I promise you, if you have patience, I will help you on your journey to find God. This is something. This is a task I can find appealing for me, but we have people in need around us, and I can't just ignore them.
Okay, but they're going to be in need regardless. And if we
No,
have
they're gonna die. They're gonna
What?
die soon. There's a dragon around. We can't just go to Neverwinter and back. That's a 2-week journey minimum.
You're assuming that they're not going to be dead by the time we get there.
Ye-
The
Yeah,
dragon is already in
why
the area.
that's
and
why
it's
we're
a lot
not going.
faster than us.
I am assuming that. I am assuming that the dragon will kill the people here.
And we don't even know what the dragon's motivation is. Like,
I am very familiar with, and we know it's a white dragon. And as I was telling Eadi earlier, I'm very familiar with the draconic history and their affiliations, and it is a chaotic, right? It's chaotic dragon. It's a chaotic.
It's chromatic. That's just
Well,
the grouping of its color. It is typically they are evil.
but I would know that, right?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, it's an evil dragon. I can tell you that.
OOC. Am I have any knowledge of this dragons, especially since of my
Roll-
interest in the language and
roll a history.
studies?
Does he? Oh,
I'm
ooh.
going to use inspiration.
Oh.
So I'm out of inspiration.
Okay.
Oh, that's good because that was a nat 1. So 12 plus 2, 14.
You do know the difference between chromatic and metallic dragons. You would know that white is a chromatic dragon, and they are generally they're generally self-serving. They're not considered helpful.
So is it something that I can discern? Never tell me odds. Is it going to be a problem if we went to do Lecturing Lady first in Neverwinter?
Yes. The odds would be that that dragon would kill a lot of people while you were gone, and you would not be able to do very much good with that. The odds of you getting luck from the luck shrine or finding your own personal religion would not benefit people who are in immediate danger right now.
Damn it. All right, so I calm down and I just kind of sit here and just like stare at the ground for a little bit, and I just go straight silent.
No.
Non puts a comforting hand on your shoulder, like
I put a comforting hand on the other shoulder, and I say in Draconic, everything will be okay.
And I just kind of shrug her hand off a little bit, and I just
Oh.
walk off.
Oof.
Oh.
Where's
And then
the
as I'm
condition-
walking off, I dispel my disguise self.
you do not know what they say, Willy.
Oh,
or what he-
I know, but I see him walk off. I'm like, should someone go get him? What do you say to him?
I didn't say anything important. He'll catch up. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
Well, let's just give him some space.
All right. Well,
How
do we
how
need
far
to
are you walking?
prepare before we go?
I'm so I say stop. I'm still walking at this point.
Hey,
Non
Ginge, don't go anywhere. Where are you going?
I'm just keep trudging.
Okay, I'm gonna run up and hey, what's going on? What did that man say to you? What he say to you?
I stop and just start making random noises and just
Are you okay? Like,
No, not
what's-
okay.
What's wrong?
Everything.
Listen, I feel that way too, but I don't remember anything that happened past 2 days ago. So, I mean,
Well, unfortunately, I do, and that causes problems.
It's gonna be okay though. We can't split up. We got good work to do here. So,
But it's not going to be okay. That's the problem.
but no, it is gonna be okay. We're gonna go find out how to make some weapons. You like making shit, right? Like we're gonna make some weapons, and we're gonna find out how to kill this dragon. It's gonna be great.
Killing isn't always. Ginge just like starts crying. Killing isn't always the answer, though.
What do we want to do with the dragon then? What's your plan?
I don't know. That was my plan, was to find out stuff along the way, but then my fucking odds counter math said no, and it makes me very not happy.
Well, let's show you can listen to it then.
I would be stupid not to.
Well,
And I
then-
take
then-
out like a crappy stone like dice that I was trying to sculpt, and I just like take it and I just like kick it.
Oh, well, that's gone now. So, you want to come back to the group?
No, I want to find a different way, and the Harpers are more my ideology, and it would have been great to have some collaboration to find a different way than just killing things.
Well, how about this? I'll make you a deal. If we can find a way to incapacitate the dragon instead of killing him, maybe talking to him some. I'll help you do that.
Okay.
Do I hear what's going on, or are they too far away?
I mean,
Roll a perception check, because they walked a decent way away. I'd say they're still visible, but they're probably past the town. You don't hear anything. You don't hear anything audible, but you can hear that they're it's very visible that they're having a somewhat heated exchange.
I wouldn't say it's heated.
Ginge is pretty heated. Willy's calm. Ginge is definitely very animated.
That's fine. I understand that killing, especially a dragon, might be a last resort. I get tired of that only being the first and only answer.
Well, I'm telling you right now. Listen, you know from the experience of our party before, I'll be the one to advocate for killing the most. And I'm telling you right here, right now, we're going to try to find a way to not kill it. How about that?
Okay.
You want to come back? Come back and hang out with us?
Okay. And just like dip my head and put my cloak over, and I just like start trudging back to the party.
Yeah, I walk back to the party as well.
Okay.
All right, guys. So, do we want to go talk to the who were they again? We gotta go talk to them for the weapon
We've got
knowledge.
dwarves that may not know that there's a dragon in the area, and we need to warn them so they can survive.
Ginge just like walks up to Non and just like puts his head right on his leg and just stands there.
He puts his hand on your back, reaches down, puts his hand on your back, gives you a little pat, then hoists you up back on the shoulder.
I just kind of like lay on his head, just kind of like sniffling.
So Non has a goblin hat now. Or no, you still look like a dwarf.
No, I did say I dispelled it.
Oh, you did? Okay, sorry, I missed that. Yeah, so goblin hat on Non.
I say we go warn the dwarves.
Dwarves.
Well, I was saying that we should find the information for the weapon first, because what happens if we go warn the dwarves and there's a dragon there? We're going to warn them.
Well, that would suck, but we would be there to save the dwarves.
I mean, I think we'd just be screwed, though. We can't take a dragon without.
I can take a dragon.
OOC, never tell me the odds. Which would be better, just warn the dwarves or get the weapon?
You're not getting a really good.
Never tell me the odds.
It's his background class feature.
Okay.
Or background feature for being a gambler.
Oh.
You get the feeling that it could go either way. Like on one hand, you could potentially save these dwarves' lives, warn them, come back, get the reward money, and then purchase things. You could go to the rock gnomes, and you could leave empty-handed.
Okay, so I kind of push myself off and on a little bit, and I look at Phil and I respond to him in Draconic. And I'm not going to use the voice because it's going to be in Draconic, so it's going to be different anyways. I feel like we need to save the dwarves because immediate life is better than taking life.
I respond in Draconic. Like, I like that.
Okay.
And then I look to the group and say, like, we're leaning toward warning the dwarves first.
All right, if you
In
guys want to do that, we can.
Or Dwarvish, I guess. Well, does Nan speak Dwarvish?
I don't think he did.
No, because
Yes.
I was translating for him in my
Yeah, Ginge had to auto-translate.
Yeah, I like that we have a group language we can talk about in front of Nan. Okay, but I say that in common, I guess. Cool. And so yeah, I don't know what you guys think though.
I like
Okay.
them
This
We-
plan.
before, and then after you do that, I also turn to Phil and in Draconic speak. Willy and I have agreed if there's a way to deal with the dragon without killing it, we're going to do that first, and killing is only the last resort.
All right, I respond in Draconic. If there's lives in danger, I'm not going to hesitate.
Yeah, but the dragon itself is a life.
It's a life that it's choosing to give up by taking others, and is how I see it.
I'm not opposed to taking the life, but only as a last resort.
I can, we can try.
Okay, as long as
So-
we can try first.
So since I got one request, if we're doing this one instead, I would like to go talk to my buddy Brent's wife first before we head out of town.
Ginge just puts his head back on. He doesn't.
Can I inquire as to why?
I'm gonna tell. It's gonna be very peaceful.
He's looking for a good time.
I'm gonna kidnap her.
So no. I listen. I'm gonna come as a civil man, and I'm gonna say I'm gonna tell her why it's good to be an adventurer. Maybe pay her off a little bit to say have Brent come with us, and show her how much money he can make as an adventurer.
Okay. All right.
Extra help is always a good thing.
Always.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's
All right.
do it.
So you guys are you looking for Brent? Or are you looking for the wife that you don't know who it is or where he lives?
So I want to find that guard the other day who was fucking with Brent.
Oh, okay. That is he is over by the town board.
Oh, hey, buddy. You remember me?
Oh yeah, I remember you.
I got a question for you. I think you might have the answer for me.
Okay, sure.
Do you know what Brent's wife does? Like where she would be this time of day?
Oh yeah, she's typically the Lionhead coaster.
The Lionhead coaster,
Yeah.
like a roller coaster.
No, the Lionhead coaster. It's
He pushes himself off and on and goes, the lady that we just spoke to about the Lux Shrine.
Oh, that's that place. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
and then shit just goes right back to Nod's head. Jim just spent. He's done.
Oh shit.
Willy, I think
Yeah,
you're fighting
Liz,
a
not-
losing battle here, friend.
Yeah,
She didn't like me either.
not
did
a
she? She
very
didn't like me
easy
either.
to talk to person. It sounds like.
she liked you enough to sell you a crossbow. If she thought you were a danger to the town, she would not have sold you any weapons. So she at least doesn't think you were a danger.
And Ginge is not going back in there.
I still want to try to talk to her.
All right, I'm gonna hang outside the shop. And
Okay, Willie's gonna walk in.
You guys all went into the shop at one point in time, correct?
Yes.
I've never been in the shop.
You've never been in the shop. Okay.
So I walk in. Oh, hey there, miss.
Yes, what do you need?
So I came to talk to you about a little business going on here. You know your husband Brent.
Yes, what has he done?
Oh no, he hasn't done anything, ma'am. I just wanted to say that uh, I think that he could be a fine adventurer joining our group.
He could barely handle his god duties.
Well, that's the point. We're going to help teach him and train him up and make him a man. And the thing is that he can bring home a lot of gold for not only you, but I mean, I'd probably bring you some stuff for the shop.
Quite.
And we'll protect him, ma'am. Like we're a pretty strong bunch of individuals.
And what is in this for me?
As I said, your husband's going to be more of a man, and he's going to be able to bring you not only
Oh,
gold,
he's
but potentially anything we kill. We'll take the weapons back. We'll bring them to you. You can clean them up and sell them for a profit. It's a win-win
He's-
situation.
plenty of man. That's the only reason I keep him around.
Does that not entice you, though?
Not quite. I have certain needs, and he satisfies those needs, and if you would like to take him away from me, I would need compensation. You're not quite my type. She looks up at Nan. No. The large ones, they're not as fun.
Ginge just got his hood on. He's just like napping on bed.
That one is
So you want me to find you another man? That's what you're saying?
disgusting.
Is that
Well,
what you want?
if you're taking my lonely bit of recreation, I think it is fair compensation for you to return.
Okay, sure. It wouldn't be too difficult to find you a ma'am, lady, or a sir. I can words.
She narrows her eyes at you. Right.
You're a very attractive lady. I'm sure we could find someone for you.
Phil, you didn't go into the store, but have you been in the store before?
Uh-oh.
Was I not? I was in there. No, I wasn't in there last night when he bought the crossbow. And
Okay, so you haven't gone in there. All right.
Okay, yeah.
Are you in there now?
Second time I went in there by
No,
myself.
I'm outside.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So, Eadi, you are outside as well. And have you gone in there?
Nope.
Okay.
I mean,
You want to put my husband in harm's way? I'm not so inclined.
well, how about what? So, but if I brought you a man that suited your needs, we could potentially work out a deal. Is what you're saying here?
I would be open to persuasion.
Or do you have any preferences? Like what kind? What are you looking for here?
Something exotic.
Oh no.
I walk in just.
You felt a tickle.
I just started looking around, just like casually.
I don't want to be left alone, so I'm also walking in behind.
Oh look, these are
You're
my
bored.
other friends in the party.
And I turn.
She-
What's that?
She raises an eyebrow.
I kind of lean into the table. Either of them interest you?
I'm not paying attention
Well-
to what's happening. I'm looking at the stuff.
Yeah, same.
This shop's pretty cool.
I use my limited telepathy to let AD know what the hell's going on, and it's either him or Phil.
So I like.
So she leans in a little bit closer, puts her elbows on the table, and kind of conspiratorially says to you, "Well, not a fan of large ones, and inversely, I'm not the biggest fan of the small ones, though they are fun to break. The Dragonborn, though, I've never had one of those. You leave him
So I
here
would have
with
whispered
me.
too.
You leave him here with me tonight, and you can have my husband an equal number of days.
The
See,
equal
can I
number of
hear?
days.
Can I
What do you-
hear what's going on right now with this whispering?
Where are you?
I'm on non.
He's probably close enough. Roll a perception check, because they are like talking in a more
Yeah, I've
intimate
leaned
level at
in
this
for
point.
it,
Yeah.
14 plus whatever my perception is. Where's my perception? Plus 3, so 17.
You get most of it. Maybe not everything specifically, but you get the general idea.
So I just telepathy Eadi and go, Phil.
So I've been whispering to Phil what's being kind of relayed to me, so he's kind of in the loop.
I love, yeah, I love how we have this game of telephone. Ginge, I want you. Hold on. Ginge, I want you to repeat exactly what you say to Eadi, and Eadi, I want you to repeat that to Phil. I want to know exactly how this breaks down. So go ahead, Ginge. You say
From the first time or the second time or the whole thing?
the whole thing. Just relay what you relay.
So the first time I relayed, I'm all tired and just almost passed out, but
Yep, just say what you
paying
say.
attention. 80, they're doing some kind of sexual persuasion thing, and she doesn't like me because, goblin. Non apparently is out. She doesn't like Willy, especially trying to take Brent. But you guys walked in and she perked up, so it's either you or Phil. And that was the first time. And the second time was Phil. I was telepathically mentally coughing, as in like sentences.
So I'm whispering to Phil as it's happening. They're talking about some kind of sex worker exchange. Maybe they want to take one from us or give one to them, or maybe we need to find one. I think you're part of the plan. Maybe you need to find a sex worker.
I immediately like freeze up at the talk about sex, and like I just start thinking about like all my religious like upbringing. And I just freeze. I can't. I'm not saying anything. I can't say anything. I'm like staring at like something on the wall, but I'm not looking at it. Like, yeah.
All right. So get this clear. Like we get you someone for that night. We get Brent the next day. Is what you're saying?
Correct.
Okay, I got you.
So then I go to Eadi and so she wants sex for Phil with Phil. Sorry, I'm tired. In exchange for Brent to come with us to party.
And
all right, 80, yeah, 80, repeat it.
She wants you to party. Something about Brent and sex.
I nod like this for a couple seconds, just like staring exactly where I was looking, and then I go, I need to go, and then I run outside. I like casually walk outside, but it doesn't look casual to everyone else.
You're speed walking outside.
Yes, and I walk right outside.
Well, we'll have someone here for you tonight. Don't worry.
Oh, such a pity.
So can we take Brent today? We'll have someone tonight for you.
No, you must pay in advance.
Oh, okay, but like you're busy in the shop right now. So how about
you?
And I put 2 gold on the table. How about you hold on to this? Okay. and you let us take Brent today. Okay, someone shows up, you give them the 2 gold back. Okay, you pay them the 2 gold. You do whatever you do, and then we're good.
Not interested.
What if I up to the 5 gold?
I own a store. I don't need your petty gold.
I just want to make Brent a man and be friends.
I'm told you, I make him a man every night. Sometimes during the day.
I'm gonna walk up to the counter and say, I was just talking to Brent. Couldn't help overhear you. He said he's really excited for tonight, but I think he's not gonna do it if you don't give us Brent today. He walked out. He was so angry.
You said Brent instead.
Yeah,
of...
you said
Oh, sorry, Phil. Phil. I was talking about Phil.
He's excited for it.
make a deception check.
He went to go get ready.
Great.
16 and deception. You said
Deception.
where the heck is that?
Can I assist in that?
In the
Uh,
deception?
No, it's a little late for that. Yeah.
Okay.
19.
He doesn't need it.
It didn't look like he was super interested. He ran out of here quite in a hurry. What exactly did you tell
He's
him?
a dragonborn, you know. He's I told him exactly what I heard, you know, you about the arrangement.
What arrangement?
Different cultures, man.
We
you know,
were-
like the Dragonborn, they work a little differently. Like it's harder. Like they're exotic. They work in different, strange, mysterious ways. So that's what they do when they're excited.
Roll a deception. Because you have no way of knowing that.
Can I assist on that one?
Yeah, you're assisting on that.
All right.
Okay, so that gives me advantage.
Hello. You,
Nice.
Also, Frazz, you just completely gave up the fact that you heard a conversation that you probably shouldn't have heard, like physically.
Yeah.
So, like, how the hell did you hear that?
Yeah, she was about to question that.
I'm a gnome. She doesn't know. I mean,
You were behind the counter. She didn't even know you were there.
You
I
fuckers.
got a modified 20.
Yeah, you fuckers. I mean, you're right now. You're just rolling to lie to her. You're not.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, that was to convince her that he's actually excited, and that's Dragonborn custom to do what he did.
Yeah.
well, then I shall prepare for tonight.
So we get Brent today, then, as well.
No, you must pay in advance. You will.
I told you.
Leave him
I
here
leave you with 5
tonight.
gold.
I'm
We'll
not
send it here, you
interested
spend
in
the
your
5
gold.
Stuff will happen. It'll be great.
I'm not interested in your
I don't
gold.
know
I'm
if
interested in
it-
the experience.
I don't know if he'll do it if you know, you don't cooperate. That's why he left.
Yeah.
He left
I-
Well,
because
If he
he's
does,
upset.
if he doesn't, then I still have Brent. Brent screams,
Well, I mean, that's-
oh,
that's
so
opportunity,
deliciously.
Brent's no Dragonborn, that's for sure.
Opportunity of a lifetime.
It
So,
is. Once
Ginge kind of like wakes up a little bit and whispers it on. Can we leave?
And he walks out. He goes and finds Phil.
Phil.
Yeah. So the 3 of you are together now.
I'm like hyperventilating a little and just like looking into the air.
Claps you on the back. It's hard being popular, isn't it?
I raise my head. I go, Phil, you fucked.
In so many ways.
Literally.
Yeah. I just like go. Don't say anything. Yeah.
Well,
And like the first time in a while since shit's going on, I just like kind of smirk a little bit.
well, I'm excited for tonight. I might close up the shop a little early. Our house is around back. Show up there at dusk.
Well, lady, I already told you the deal. He's not going to show up.
Well, if he doesn't show up, then I have my Brent.
All right, you're missing out.
Okay. If you're not going to buy anything, then off with you.
Yeah, I start to walk out before she says that.
You're missing a great opportunity. You're making a big mistake, and I'm saying that as I'm walking out. All right, well, that didn't work.
It's really the story. She'll come around.
Well, hopefully,
there's
maybe
no-
tomorrow.
I mean, if you guys drop Phil off tonight, you guys will get Brent tomorrow.
As
How
you
the
guys
hell
are
are we
walking up,
gonna?
Ginge looks behind you guys and just smiles at both of you and turns back around.
So before we're within earshot of Phil, I'm just gonna say to Willy, like, oh, we're gonna have a hell of a time convincing our friend to go see her. I don't even know if he's ever been with a woman before.
I mean, if we can tell them that.
Oh,
it's
God.
Peter Cobb.
God.
It'll probably be fun.
That's what I'm saying. Like if we convince them that we need Brent to fight the dragon with us, like
Do we really need Brent? I don't know this man very much, but you seem
he's
very.
a brave fighter. Me and him go way back. As far as I can, as I said, as far as I can remember.
But if you trust in him, then I trust him too.
All right, thank you. Yeah.
All right,
gotta
and
be
then we're just walk back to the group.
Yep. Walk back.
Right,
Okay.
so when
You guys are all
the
back together?
second They show up. I'm like, so we're going, right? We're going to go talk to some people. We're going out of here, away from here, right?
Yeah, don't worry, we're going.
Ginge just gets this nice, toothy, like evil goblin smile.
We made an order at the shop for later tonight. If you could go pick it up for us.
Roll a deception.
That again? Well, wait, what?
Roll a deception. Phil, roll an insight.
We're gonna really
Actively cackling at this point. He's just on Naga.
I'm using my inspiration.
Okay, that's your last inspiration.
I'm aware.
Okay.
Okay, I rolled 10 plus I have 2 insights, so 12.
You believe that you believe that you need to go. They're asking you to go pick up a package.
Look at him, knowing that there were some other words spoken to me inside the shop. Be like, that's it? Are you sure?
Yeah, you just gotta go talk to the lady at the store, and she'll help you with the package.
Or
I
like
guess
she'll
I
help
could
you
do
with your
that.
package.
do I hear that?
Yeah, that was the OC.
So eventually, those comments like that will be said.
Okay.
So there's a lenience. It's probably going to be till like level 4, level 5, and then it'll start getting a little bit more stricter on those things.
He did do it in
I
his
get
character
it.
voice.
It still needed to be said.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true. Okay. That'll probably help me
Yeah.
recognize that. Okay, yeah, that sounds doable. Just picking up a package sounds easy.
Yeah, she'll help you.
Ginge like
pick it up.
starts crying from like laughing so hard.
I just really like the idea of him walking in and her like sexily laid out on like, the shop.
Patty is ready.
All right, friends, why don't we go and warn the dwarves of impending death?
Let's do it.
Okay. So you guys head out of town?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
So
I
we're
need to
heading
use
out
the
of town.
bathroom
We're
really
not.
quick.
We're not having Phil pick up his package.
That's gonna be later.
Let's
I gotta
do
Okay,
use
it.
the
that's at night.
bathroom really quick.
That's at night when we're. Yeah.
I step away
If
for
we
just a
make it
second.
back tonight, yeah.
So guys, I think we're too deep in that, but we could spin this and say, hey, Brent, your wife's planning to cheat on you. Like
I'm gonna have to hear something shit like that. Like
that's what we say, hey, Brent, your wife's planning to cheat on you. Like you just gotta come with us. Like she's not nice.
it's just gonna turn out that he's cool with it, and they're like swingers. Let's just go.
He probably is cool with it. He probably is cool with it. All right, yeah, we're going.
So from what you guys from what you guys have gathered on this relationship and between Brent's behavior and her behavior, she gets whatever the hell she wants, and Brent is very submissive to it.
Yeah.
Right, but she'll know if we take Brent. Okay.
So, bringing us back, you guys have just exited Phandalin. The skies are clear. It is about noon at this point. You guys have spent most of your morning trying to convince people to do things they didn't want to do.
We don't know that.
Well, I mean, she wants to do it
She
at this
sounded like
point.
she
Yeah.
wanted to do that.
You know,
Some members of that interaction wanted it. Some members appear to not. So as you make your way,
I mean, there's going to be a package picked up later. So
there's gonna be a yeah, there's gonna be a package picked up. Let's see.
Oh
Is
God.
this the right map? I don't think this is the right map. This is the map we're on.
Cora's just sliding into frame.
There we go. I always forget because this map is actually part of the this map here is part of the Lost Mines of Phandelver. It's not actually in the Ice Spider Peak.
Oh.
So let me figure out. I should have been doing this over the break because that would have been
Thanks. So
smart.
are we already on our second module? That's what you're saying?
Well, we completed
Yeah,
the first one last time, right?
yeah. The first quest was an entire module. That's how that works.
I knew it.
This fucking camera.
That's
Okay,
why we leveled up
so
afterwards.
we are going to.
Makes sense.
Where were we
The
going?
Old Owl Well. That sounds like fun.
Dwarven excavation. Okay, so you guys exit south out of Phandalin on the Miners Trail, and so let me get my drawing. So right around. 1 second. So right around here. It's not actually drawing. Why is it not actually drawing? So anyways, yeah, it does. There we go. Right around this mark right here was where the not the lighthouse, the Umbridge Hill windmill was, right on that hill there. And so you pass by that, and over around this area is where you're headed. So you kind of take a meandering path past the windmill, down that path that you already have explored and Willy is comfortable with. Whoever is leading this, go ahead and roll me a survival check.
What's the big gray circle thing?
That was where I thought the windmill was in the first place. It's
Like, how
can
do
be
we
ignored.
decide who's leading it?
Whoever wants to lead it.
So it's definitely not me.
Who
Alright,
has the
I'll-
best? Who has the best
I'll-
survival?
I have +2 survival.
I have +3.
Doesn't matter what my survival is. I'm on non. I'm going wherever
I
he's
feel
going.
like-
So-
are we allowed to talk about this?
Yeah, we could.
Yeah,
say
you-
right now, you're
so-
like a
so-
character, like who's the best at
Uh,
Yeah, so saying who's got the best survival is fairly
Like-
metagaming. But in character, you'd be like, who's a good tracker? Who knows how to navigate?
So how do we initiate the
that
conversation
would
though? Because
survival.
Willy's leading. You
How-
just said
how
that
would
Willy
you-
was leading us the path that he's comfortable with. So does he
You're
stop or
working.
something, or does he just keep going and we're discussing it as we're following him?
I mean, it can be whoever.
Okay.
I got a 10.
Okay. So you guys just keep letting Willy lead. He does an okay job. At one point, you see a set of footprints that looks oddly familiar, but you do keep heading in the appropriate direction, and you do end up.
So-
It's about it takes a couple more hours than you would expect to get down
The
there.
prints, I see them. Do I recognize what they are?
They're your prints.
What? They're my prints?
No, make an investigation. Make an investigation check.
13 plus investigation 2, so 15.
You feel like you probably looped around at one point, and Willy led you a little bit astray.
Didn't I come from the north though? I don't remember coming down this far south.
No, he's saying in the time.
He's saying right now.
Right now, on this walk.
Currently looping.
Yes.
Oh,
But he does eventually get you there.
Okay.
well, I would like to say something that I noticed.
But also, Eadi wanted to have a conversation with me.
Yep.
I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and have whatever conversations you want to have.
Sort of during the journey, I kind of like nonchalantly walk up next to Phil, and I'm just like, Phil, you're a religious guy, right?
Very, yes.
Could you tell me a little bit about your god and kind of like what their what your beliefs are?
How do they
I'd
feel
love
about
to.
boning?
My god, his name is Ulutiu, and he's an ice god, but he's so much more than just that. He loves nature and the world, and we believe as followers of his that we can unite the world, the people of the world, through the appreciation and love of nature. And when people destroy the environment around us, it's a threat against our religion. And so, shit, hold on. and basically, we just do our best to preserve nature. Is
Oh yes.
our main day-to-day like task.
You know, as a gnome, I feel like I'm in tune with nature a lot, and I understand, and that makes a lot of sense for me. So tell me, does your god you like nature and you uniting? Any restrictions on relations with other people?
Love is a very powerful thing, and when people are in love, they tend to share that love physically. I understand that, but as our religion, we see that as a very important thing, and usually two people follow a kind of ritual or rite to bond each other before making those kind of physical progressions in their relationship.
Ginge is like just in his notebook and listening to Phil's God and his beliefs. Ginge is kind of, he's leaning that there's maybe some similar interests. Now his is a little bit more specific, mine's more broad, but it's leaned Ginge enough to look up from his notebook after saying that. And at Phil's head speaks in Draconian.
Telepathically?
No, I'm speaking directly in Draconian to Phil's head.
Okay.
From not. So this is verbal. This is everyone.
Okay. Well, you said to his head, which was weird. I wasn't sure if
so
you meant
the back of his head because I'm on top of Non, and I'm assuming he's in front of me, or is Non in front of him.
You'd be looking down on me.
It's still the back of your head if you're in front of me.
Okay. You speak out loud to Phil.
Phil in Draconic. Draconic. Phil, I wasn't going to tell you this, but overhearing your conversation, I just thought I'd let you know that Eadi's asking you because some of the party may have bargained your sexual experience for that package you're supposed to pick up later in order for Brent to come to the party. So there's that, and I just shut up.
So I stop in my tracks.
Okay.
I just go back to my notebook.
I stop in my tracks and I just look at the ground. And I just start nodding and keep walking, and I catch up.
Okay.
Everything okay there, friend? I don't know what he said to you, but you all right?
Yep.
All right. Just thanks for sharing all that information. Just really curious about your religion, and I hope we can talk more about this.
I'd love to. Yes, I'm very excited that you're asking all these questions about my religion, and Willy or Ginge is starting to look for religion himself, for his own god. This is all very exciting.
Very exciting. Definitely no ulterior motives here. No.
Okay, so I was gonna let it go, but now telepathically to Eadi, I was like, "You just shot yourself in the foot with that," because I just told him what was going on.
I just shoot like daggers at Ginge. Like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this?
And telepathically, I go, "Look, I'm about people being people. He was being deceived. You would want to know if they were doing it to you."
I'd probably want to. Oh, I'm not. I'm not. Yep. That's it. I'm gonna leave it.
I'm gonna beep it. Okay.
Ginger still has no book the whole time.
Okay, so you all arrive at the dwarven excavation, and you should be standing outside,
Oh,
Seeing a whole lot of nothing.
seeing a whole lot of nothing.
a giant ice dragon.
That is a
Oh,
giant
no,
ice
you
dragon.
don't. I don't feel like being a snack right now. Thank you very much.
I could put one there. You guys are all in the lower left-hand corner of this map. You should be able to.
I see black.
I could see.
Your tokens are there.
Yep.
I have no visibility.
You don't have night vision?
It's not nighttime.
No.
So
There's
do you
no map.
have
Oh,
control
it's all black.
of your token? You do not have ownership over your token. There you go.
Ah, I can see things now.
Yep. When I re-imported to get your art, you did not have
Well,
Control.
this place is big.
Authorization. Holy crap, this place is big.
You guys are just seeing black, right?
No.
No, I'm not.
Vision.
I'm seeing the map now.
Well, no, you're only seeing your vision, and everything else other than what you can currently see is black, correct?
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I can just tell the map size meta. I can tell it's big.
Yeah.
So it looks like we got some doors or something in front of us that might be broken.
There's an
Some
entrance.
kind of broken gate.
Yeah, let me
Can I tell
get
what that
to.
is?
Oh, hold on a second. Let me get to the appropriate notes here. You guys are in the dwarven excavation. Okay. So the canyon's rocky walls rise to a height of about 80 feet. At the end of the canyon, a 20-foot high wall of black stone has a broken gate carved into it, with one stone door hanging precariously by a hinge, and the other door is just completely gone. Beyond the open gate, in the shadow of a great mountain to the east, lies a ruined settlement. All is currently quiet.
Can I tell what race the architecture of the buildings are, what may have damaged it?
Roll an investigation.
19 plus 2, 21.
Okay. So yeah, this seems like it was abandoned to time. There is a story here. A lot of the damage looks like it probably came from just degradation as well as earthquakes.
So nothing like just raided this place or anything.
Nothing just raided this place. No, these are ancient ruins. You are looking at stone walls that have crumbled and deteriorated, foundations of buildings that you can kind of see in the distance, where the walls have crumbled and it's just rubble along the ground. Right now, from where you are, you don't have a great view into it, but what you can see is this place just looks ancient and non-functional anymore.
Oh yeah, I have a miner's pick. All right, let's go, guys. Let's check this
Yeah.
place out.
So immediately in your vicinity, all you see is just rubble, no vegetation. There's a few tough, scraggly weeds. That's it.
I'm just gonna say to the group, if we see any dwarves friends, let me handle it. They love me.
Okay.
I agree. That would probably be the best option in our party, and I might want to just pull my cloak over my face, hide my face a little bit, and I just pull it all the way over, so it's just like the rat tail neck, and that's showing, and that's it.
No. Can you breathe in there, buddy?
It's breathable.
Dwarves
All
aren't
right.
going to see you how high up you are. No one's no one's going to even notice you up there.
Yeah, so for the sake of this, Non will just be wherever Ginge's token is, unless Ginge you get off of his shoulder. So let me know if you jump down.
Yeah.
But you just go ahead and move Ginge, and we will assume that Non is you're controlling Non's movement basically right now.
Do you want to go in first then, or?
No, I'm not going to go in first. Unless Non
I'll
wants
go
to
in
go
first. I'll go in
I
first.
don't like to lead in any case, just because if we do run into problems, I can't really
Alright.
take a hit very well.
I'll
But I'll,
go.
I'll stay
I
close.
also so I'm just going to start doing this for OOC. So I'll just O for OOC. I'm going to passively be looking for threats or things going on that might need to be noticed.
You don't
while we're going through this.
you don't need to say OOC. Just say I want to
Okay.
I want to look for threats or
Okay,
something
I
of
want
that.
to look for threats or anything of interest.
Okay.
Something that might be non-threatening.
I'm gonna. Can I like do stuff?
You guys are not in turn order, so you can just tell me what you're doing.
Just run
Okay.
in there.
I wanna
Artemis,
I wanna
way
walk
back there.
through. I wanna walk through these double doors and cast Divine Sense.
Okay,
Whose token is all the way back here?
that's Non.
This Don.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, we're assuming that Non is with you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep.
I just for my clarification.
All right, you cast Divine Sense. What does that do?
Is it safe in there?
I'm about to find out.
Detect good and evil. There are no celestials, fiends, or undead within 60 feet of you.
So I just tell the group I don't sense
Yep.
any.
Yeah, so go
undead
ahead
or
and
anything.
mark a use of that off. You do not sense anything close to you. You don't see anything really. There is a whole bunch of rubble. It looks like it has been thoroughly ransacked. Nothing much of note. You can look around if you'd like.
Yeah, I'd like to look around the room a little bit, see if there's any indication of where this excavation is happening, because I was under the impression we were.
Roll an investigation here.
Sure.
What is the circle thing?
What is what circle thing?
I think that looks like a fire pit, like an empty
Nat
or used
20.
fire pit.
You find a plethora of crushed dwarf bones. Signs of a recent campfire. Nothing of value.
So
Where are you guys at?
people. So can I see them?
I see a thing.
Wait. Hold on. These dwarf bones, are they fresh dwarf
No,
bones?
they are not fresh. No.
Oh, okay.
No, they're crushed by the rubble. They Ginge, from your investigation, now that you are here in this, it looks like just an avalanche of rubble has come down and crushed large portions of these buildings. The dwarves that you find look like they were crushed ages ago.
Okay. What about the? So on
do
my
we
map,
s-
I see tokens.
yeah.
Do I see those in game as
Can
well?
we see
Yep.
this over here?
Yep, you see that.
There's a
Uh,
person.
guys,
guys, I think I see some
I see
people.
things.
Shh, be quiet. They might not hear us yet. Can I roll a
So-
stealth?
Yeah, sure.
Telepathically, I announced to the entire party that I'm seeing things up ahead that may be places.
Oh,
All right. After like my 4 nat ones tonight, I got a nat 20 on my stealth.
You are one with the darkness. You know exactly where to place your feet. Your combat senses have awakened. You sense potentially that there is danger here, and you are in full-on barbarian beast mode.
So I
They
want
do
to
not
go
see
like
anything.
hide behind these rocks and see if they're talking. Are they talking or what's going on?
Yes. So you hear
Also,
them.
should I be able to see more? Because there's like a black.
So I also want to telepathically ask Willy if those are what we're looking for, or if those are hostiles.
No, you are seeing, I believe, the correct thing. You hear.
Cut off like halfway.
Yep. So what you see initially is a partially collapsed 10-foot high wall that's separating this courtyard from the settlement west of it. There are 3 heaps of rubble piled high in this area, hewn from the canyon's brick wall. A 30-foot high temple facade in front of you features steps rising up into a stone platform. Cut into this facade is a 10-foot high open doorway, flanked by crumbling life-size granite statues of cloaked dwarves. Evil grins can be seen on their weather-worn faces. From the 2 dwarves that you can kind of make out past the rubble pile that you're hiding behind, expertly stealthily hiding behind this small mound of rocks, there are 2 dwarves that are just bickering back and forth. They sound like an old married couple to you. What are we gonna do about the damn thing in there? We can't make any progress until we do something about it. What, you think I have all of the answers? I don't know what we're gonna do. We could go back to town, but you don't want to do that, do you? Smack. And they're just continuing to bicker back and forth.
Can I see that they're dwarves, and do I recognize them if I do?
Can you see? Does your token have vision on them right now?
Yeah, I have half. So it goes halfway through the circle.
You can make a perception check, but you're quite a ways back.
18 plus perception plus 3, so 21.
You can make out the gist of what they're saying, not so much details. You get that they're bickering back and forth. You do not recognize them.
See that they're dwarves.
You can see that they're dwarves. Yes.
Are they dwarves that I recognize?
You do not recognize them.
Okay, so I telepathically, like I said before, ask Willy if they're hostile.
So
can I do like some kind of?
So it is basic concepts. You cannot form sentences, really.
Okay, so
yeah, like enemy.
The idea of
enemy question mark. Yes.
And sword and then question mark.
Yeah.
So can I roll some kind of insight to see if these people?
Yeah, go for it.
Nice.
These look like they are just common miners. They are probably the dwarves that you were sent here to warn.
Okay, I'm gonna pop out.
Oh shit!
And in Dwarvish, be like, "Oh, hey there, friends."
So as he's talking, I'm telepathing Eadi to like green arrow to go forward.
Yeah. So as I'm watching this happen, so I can see everything that they can see as well, but I just can't hear it. I see Willy pop out from behind, and I kind of like quickly run up behind him. But he's whatever you said is still said. I'm just
probably can't even see you behind Willy, anyways.
I'm coming up to like try to help, but go ahead.
Okay. What are you doing here? There's one of them who seems a little bit more gruff around the edges, and he's the first one to speak. Who are you? What are you doing here?
Well, a couple things. I heard you have trouble with something inside there. What's the trouble you got?
He eyes you a little sketchily. There's we're here excavating these ruins. We got into the main room of the ruin. There's an ochre jelly in there. We're not fighters.
Well,
you look.
I snuck up on you pretty easily, so
that you did is why I'm a little worried. He grips the haft of his pickaxe. The other one smacks him. They're obviously here to help. Just put that down. Hi, I'm sorry for my friend's rudeness. If you would be interested in helping us, we do have rewards that we could offer you. We don't have much, but we do have a magic item that might be useful. we would be willing to give it to you in service if you could clear the ruins of the jellies. We can't progress until they're gone.
Well, the thing is that the second part I was going to say, is that we also are here to warn you that there's a dragon in the area.
A dragon?
Yeah.
That is concerning.
So at this point, I would
You
interject
can
in the
go for
conversation.
it.
Greetings, friends, and I'm saying this in Dwarven. Greetings, friends. My name's Eadi. I come from the northern Mithril Hall dwarves, and we, as my friend here says, we're here to warn you. There's a white dragon in the area. Many of my brothers have been lost. They've lost their lives trying to fight this dragon, and we would gladly help you, but you have to promise us you will leave this place and keep your lives, because I've seen too many of my brothers lost.
We will leave, but we would like to finish our excavation. If you could help us, I mean, you don't have to. We could leave. He looks very dejected, but I would really be interested in. We've spent so much time. We cleared out this first room. You see that the doors are like staked open. It looks like it took a lot of effort to pry them open. The rubble that the piles of rubble here looks like it has come from their efforts of excavating it, and there's quite a bit. They've spent a lot of time here. Look, if you would just help us, we'll be in the temple. We'll be safe from any dragons. And he pulls out 2 stones out of a pocket. We would give you these. Eadi, make an Arcana check.
Okay.
I'm telepathically sending Eadi a green check mark and a question mark and like a diamond-ish gem icon.
Ooh. 19. Man, Arcana's good.
You recognize these. You've seen them before. They are sending stones. They allow you to communicate over great distances once per day.
I would like to interject really quick and ask and jump in Dwarvish and ask what they're excavating for.
We're archaeologists. It's what we do. We search for treasure in history and all things ancient. We recover them and we take them back to be studied so that we can learn about our past. And at this point, the other dwarf smacks him. Why are you telling them so much about us? Would you stop it? We don't know who these people are. Would you shut up for just a minute? I'm sorry.
I'd like to make an inside check to see if I can.
Okay, go ahead.
Whether he's lying or not.
Yeah, go ahead.
Did you really need an insight check for that?
15 plus 3, so 18.
He appears to be completely forthcoming. One is a bit more gruff around the edges, not super trusting, but the other is an open book.
So I wanna lean in on the one who is kind of like shutting the other one up, and I want to try and intimidate him and be like, surely you must know what you're here for. So
Make an intimidation check. Yeah.
Okay.
This poor. Go ahead. Use your inspiration. This poor nice dwarf who's been open and honest and forthright. Nat 20?
You saw my hands. Y'all saw my hands. I'm not. I can't.
Is it double Nat 20s?
This is my second Nat 20. Okay, hold on. I'm not moving anything. Oh shit.
I don't.
Inspiration on that too.
And I used my inspiration on
Okay,
it.
so roll again. See if you get a second Nat 20.
You need to give him a boon if he gets another Nat 20.
I'm thinking about it. Yeah.
I do. What?
I
don't know what that is, but okay.
Yeah, I might think of something special if you get another Nat 20.
2.
Okay. Close enough. It's just missing a 0. Zeros don't matter. So how are you intimidating him? What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to like
Like,
show him that,
physically, what are you doing?
physically I'm leaning over him like I'm a dragonborn. He's a dwarf. I'm like above him. He needs to be like this. Like I'm right above him. I'm leaning even over the kind of like
right.
who am I behind?
And what are you saying?
Behind. And I'm just like I'm saying like, come on, you must know what you're here for. Like surely you're not just excavating for on a hunch.
Like
Huh.
menacingly.
Yeah.
Okay. So you walk up to him, you lean over him, and you say this, and as you're saying it, the sort of draconic growl is sort of giving subtext to what you're saying, as he just goes pale white, and his partner pulls him back and steps between you and him, gripping his pickaxe tight again, and he's visibly shaking. Like both
Okay,
of
so
them.
at this point,
Oh,
Whoa!
at this point, Ginge jumps off a jumps over Eadi, and puts himself between Phil and the dwarf with hands up.
It's just a dwarven ruins. We're just here looking. These are ruins of an ancient temple that worshipped a god of greed. We're still investigating. We've just gotten into the front doors. That's all. We swear that's all. And the gruff dwarf is like, I told you we shouldn't have trusted them. They're gonna fucking kill us.
Also in Dwarven, while in still between them, I'm saying, guys, thought we were here to warn dwarves, not scare dwarves.
it's not me this time. I promise.
So I like pick myself up and I like kind of calm down and I look to the group and I'm like,
Non puts a hand on your shoulder. Calm yourself. We are here to help. And he sort of
I wasn't like to the group it shouldn't look like I was like aggressive. I was just like intimidating, like, you know, like I know you know more, tell me what you know.
I mean, when you're trying to intimidate, so the difference between persuasion and intimidation is the implication of threat.
Okay.
So if you're trying to intimidate, then you're being threatening. If you just wanted to try and persuade them to give you more information, then that is more passive and neutral and, hey buddy, come on, tell me more. Versus, if you don't tell me more, I'm gonna rip your fucking head off and shit down your throat. That's sort of the difference.
Okay.
In
I'm
Dwarven,
gonna roll with that, and well, hold on. I want to address the group, and just be like, let's help these guys out. But if they're just starting on this excavation, I don't know if I'm willing to stick around and mine with them.
No, you got to pick up that package tonight. We got to be back in the city.
So in Dwarven,
Look,
with
well, I
scrolling-
want to give him a really dirty look, really quick, because now I know some things. I now know. So I don't say anything, but I give him a really quick dirty look.
Willy, perception check.
I think I would see the dirty. Would that be an insight, right?
No, just I want to see if you want it to be obvious and open. Okay, sure. You see him give you a dirty look.
Yeah, I'm not shy about that look.
Okay.
Yeah.
while this exchange is going on, I'm speaking to the dwarves now. Hey, sorry about our friends here. We came here because there was supposed to be a dragon that might, eat you guys.
Are
And
you-
I think some people got a little carried away.
Are you Ginge or did you?
I dropped into my dwarven voice, but I am still
Dwarven
Ginge,
voice.
but I'm facing away from them so they can't see me, and my face is still covered.
I'd roll a stealth check to try and remain.
10 plus
Oh,
stealth.
Didn't you
is
jump
1.
off a 6-foot guy and your face?
I did.
well,
I had pulled it and secured it into my rat neck.
All right.
Off a 6-foot guy.
What?
No, I can see through the shawl, but you
Oh,
can't
okay.
tell that I'm a goblin. That's the point.
Okay.
It's more difficult. So what was it you said again?
Basically, that sorry for my friends. We're here to try to warn you guys because dragon might eat you.
Okay. The gruffer one doesn't seem to really get a good look at you. He's still focusing on being in between his partner and the dragonborn who is just menacing over him. The other one has a bit more breathing room and gives you a bit of a weird look. It's like, oh, okay, that's very weird coming from you, but can you calm your friend down and we can talk? The offer still stands as long as you don't hurt us. If you clear out the ochre jelly that's blocking our path, we will give you the sending stones we promised. My name is Doslin, and this is Norbus. Norbus looks like, why are you giving them our names? Stop it!
I growl.
Pleasure to meet you, Norbus.
Doslin just smacks him like, we're in no position to not be cooperative. He sort of begrudgingly.
And so, do I recognize those names at all?
No.
For the dwarves?
No, you don't know who these people are. None of you know who these people are.
So I speak in Draconan to Phil. I'm like, you good?
I just like a little short growl, like,
Okay, because I didn't expect this from you.
I respond to him in Draconic, like, I got what I wanted. We're good.
Okay, so I respond in Dwarven to the dwarves. My friend here, he I think he's calmed down. I think we're fine. And I lower my arms and I go and climb back up on Non.
Oh, okay. Non helps you up, so you don't have to like scrabble up his person. All right then. So, where are the things that we must kill?
Well,
There is an ochre jelly. It is just in the front room. It kind of moves around a little bit. I'm not exactly sure where it is, but it's just right through this room. It's in that first main room.
Can I
So
do
I-
like some kind of history check or some kind of like survival check to see if I know anything about ogre jellies?
I also lean over to Non and go, "What's an ogre jelly?"
Yeah.
Does not know.
Yeah, do a history check. Because you're trying to remember something from pre-amnesia.
Well, it would be innate. Yeah. I don't.
Okay. You try to think if that thing sounds familiar, and you get a glimpse of sand. And yellow. And then pain. And then nothing.
Okay.
Does Non respond to my question?
What was your question?
What's an ogre jelly?
Let's see if he knows. That looks like probably not. Where the hell is history? There it is. Oh, -1. Yeah, no. No clue. Something that needs to get killed.
What about the other two of you? You guys know anything about ogre jellies?
I
Should
don't
roll a
know
history
anything
check?
about ochre jellies, but I'm gonna walk up to the two guys here and just kind of like get close, but slowly. You know,
They lean back a little. They lean back a little bit. You
They
guys,
should like me.
you are with the person who just like growled at them and intimidated them. There are two very large, well-armed. One is well-armed. One is just very imposing. One of them has seen that Ginge is a goblin. you're associated with that group, so
Okay.
keep that in mind. They lean away from you a little bit.
As I approach, I'm walking towards them, but as I approach, so friends, you know my name. I told you my name is Eadi. I live with dwarves. I'm a stone cutter. Just I love caves, just like you. And then I kind of like try to get a little closer and say, like, you have to forgive my friend. He's a dragon type. He's not a dwarf. He doesn't know our eccentricities. I know you're a stout people and you don't want to be intimidated, but you have to forgive my friend. I'm sorry about him.
They're a little still put off, but they're coming down and calming a bit. Your words did have a bit of an impact, but they're still a little skittish. Not the best first impression from Phil.
Could you tell me, friends? You saw this ochre jelly. Did he attack you, or were there any other dwarves with you that maybe lost their lives, or I just want to know some information before going in.
At the exact same time, Doslin says, "Nope, just us," and Norbus says, "Yep, about 3 more." Why are you lying?
I understand. Trust me, my whole family was lost only 2 days ago. It's such a tragedy.
Doesn't.
I will pray for your our lost brothers tonight.
I'm so sorry to hear that. It's really just the two of us. I promise. Would you stop? They're gonna kill us.
So at that, I respond in Dwarvis. We're not here. I'm sorry. Hey, we're not here to kill you. We're out of here so the dragon doesn't eat you.
Oh yeah? If that's true, why are you getting in our face and growling at us? And he's gonna take with your outburst, he's gonna take a little bit of a closer look at you. What was your stealth roll from? Well, you kind of, he's gonna see. He rolled pretty well. Are you a fucking goblin?
All right. I'm a Varden, and I grew up in Mithril Hall as well. I had a shop. I am not a goblin. I just look like one.
Roll a persuasion.
And at this time, I just kind of pull back my shawl because I already know that they both know what I am at this point. 9 plus 5, so 14.
He rolled pretty well on his insight.
And you see like my masonry tools and stuff on my bandolier as well.
Never heard of one of those. You look like a damn goblin to me. It's all the same.
I know. Well, at one point we shared a history, and we're not the same. We just look similar. If you want, I can show you my tinkering skills, and I don't know if that would help persuade that.
The only thing that I want to see right now, if you are going to be useful, is get in there and kill the damn thing that's preventing us from doing our job. And he kind of backs off and backs off to the side.
And if we do that, are we good? Are we settled?
If you do that, you get your damn stones that he promised you, and we'll get the hell out of here with you. You help us clear this ruin, and we're good to go.
I speak to the rest of my party. Are we good with that? Do we want to do this?
I think so.
Sounds good with me.
So
Let's
no one
go
knows
kill
anything
the
about
fucking something org thing.
no one knows anything about this thing though, right?
No.
Apparently not.
Hearing you ask that, Doslin chokes on a bit of the dust that falls out of the temple as something skitters across the ledge. Excuse me.
Do we see that?
Take a shot at it.
The ochre jelly is it's a large blob of just nastiness. We're definitely we can't handle it. It's very large. When we saw it, it was on the ceiling actually. we haven't tried to fight it because, well, we're not fighters, we're miners. So I couldn't really tell you anything more about it from that aspect, but it's a big disgusting blob of nasty.
Okay, so does Ginge know anything about this now?
What?
Not really. No, it doesn't ring any bells.
Okay.
Can you tell me what color it was?
This is a putridish yellow orange kind of color. The thing was damn hideous.
Well, it may be big, but we're pretty big too. So I kind of flex and like. Put
Yeah.
Guys, the question is,
You flex like next to Non to try and.
Yeah, that's what I do. Yeah, and see if Don also poses.
He'll look down at you and smile. He does like the
Flex too.
he does like the side chest pose.
all right, so
What is this?
Ginge just gotta get off.
He's
gonna be a dwarf right now. Ginge stands up, he gets in his dwarven pose, like his stocky, like confident, just pride, and he's just like.
so
Can I extend my legs at the same time so I'm a little taller?
Oh, the whole party gets.
oh nice. So
No.
So-
I haven't moved an inch. I'm still just standing here like this. I'm not
standing in the back.
participating. Yeah,
so you guys are Party Ranger posing or Power Ranger posing right now. You've got Willy who's just doing one of these. Probably looks the most muscular out of everybody. To the side of him, Non is doing the side chest. Ginge, you are up on his shoulder. What are how are you? You were doing like this one. Okay, so you're and then Eadi.
I'm on the other side because I'm a little taller, so I'm, maybe in the back. I'm just like.
Okay. Right. So I'm picturing you like right up in front. Like, so there's Willy, there's Non with Ginge up on top, and then right in the middle is like the centerpiece is you just yeah. And then off on the other side of on the other side of Non is just the Dragonborn Paladin just like this.
So, as soon
I
as
have
we've all
moved an
completed the
inch,
poses,
Sit in the back and
I
not.
Yeah.
use prestidigitation to make a firework behind us all.
Oh,
Different colors behind each one of you shoot up. The dwarves are very impressed. The comedy routine has alleviated some of their trepidation.
So
Well, see, this is where we need a name for our group, though, because then we can say we're the X or whatever.
So what do you guys have a name, or you seem to have like a choreography thing going? Do you have a group
Ginge
name?
looks down at
Right
everyone,
now.
like quizzically.
We don't have a name yet, but we just came up with that on the spot. So
It's very good. You should.
Dwarven Avengers.
How about the Power Strangers? We'll workshop it. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Let's go. Let's go.
I don't like it. I don't like it. We're all friends here. We're not
for
afraid.
later.
Ginge jumps down and starts going.
Acknowledgement.
Let's
and
go!
walk
And like
past- walk
throws his
past the dwarves.
Ginge like just hops down and leads everyone back to this jelly ooze thing.
Do you walk in first?
Right, so Ginge is running
Yeah,
ahead.
Ginge. Okay, Ginge walks in first. The first thing that you see.
Ran right in.
Yep.
Oh shit! So I started just walking.
So as you enter, the first room that you enter is not so much a room; it's just a foyer. There are like I said, mentioned there are spikes hammered into the floor to hold open as with the outer doors. There's also the spikes set to hold open the inner doors, which are massive stone doors. All the doors are made of carved stone. They've got stone pins for hinges. The ceilings are 10-foot high and flat, so Non is like he's got a little bit of clearance as he ducks through the threshold. Everybody else is pretty good and clear. There's dust and debris. There's rubble all over. Any of the rubble-filled squares that you see on the map will be considered difficult terrain. Just be aware of that. There's no light sources in the temple at all. The dwarves that are here have dark vision, of course, so they don't necessarily need it. So they haven't been lighting up anything. I think all of you have dark vision, so it shouldn't be an issue. When you go in here, you will be seeing in shades of gray. Oh, you're human, yes. So you cannot see.
But no, not true. I have goggles of night.
Okay. Yeah. Well, you have a. Did you make those last night? We'll say that you made those last night. We'll roll with that because you do have to actually make those. So did you give those to Willy, or are you wearing them?
Oh, I'm currently wearing them.
Okay, so you're wearing the goggles tonight. So Willy, as you enter this foyer, everything goes dark, and you are unable to see.
I can't see, guys.
Oh, we should probably do something about that. He's
Anyone have
gonna
a
need
torch?
that. Well, I think we have torches in our adventurers packs here.
At this point, you should probably all have torches.
I have a torch. Yeah.
Well, I'm good. I can see just fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have 10 torches actually.
Oh.
Apparently.
Oh, shit. So do I. Yeah.
You want to light one of those up for me? Or...
Sure. I just let me see. Is that? Yeah, I'm just gonna do a little firebolt. Light it up for him.
Oh.
Here you go, my friend. You can lead the way.
Okay.
Okay. You now have a torch, and you can see. I probably need to set your character up correctly with that and get these maps up, but whatever. You can see at this point.
20 feet, it says.
Yep. Okay, so are you guys moving through the foyer into the next room?
Is there a door here?
Sorry,
Those
20
are the
foot
doors.
radius and additional 20 feet.
Did
vision
Willy
for
just
40.
walk in front of me? Because I was leading.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought I was handed the torch and told to lead the way.
Yeah, that is what happened. But yeah.
Oh, Ginge was just in
a-
all
was
dwarven
leading.
mode.
Keep going. Keep going.
So I'm yelling as I'm trudging through here. I'm yelling at the dwarves back behind me. Hey, what direction we need to go for this jelly thing?
Hey, Ginge, you might want to be a little bit more subtle, so this thing doesn't know we're coming.
We're nowhere near it yet. Calm down.
We don't.
It falls from the ceiling.
So the dwarves respond to my inquiry?
Ginge takes 37 points of damage and dies. No. What was your query to the dwarves? The dwarves are outside. They're not coming in with you.
Right, but they're still within ear.
Yeah.
Yes.
What was your query?
Yeah, I asked where the jelly thing was.
It's straight back. It's in the main room. Just keep going. You'll find it.
Oops, I did not mean to click that.
Who's going in? Okay,
Damn.
Ginge is going in.
I'm
Oh,
thinking
shit.
wanted him.
All right, hold up.
I was trying to lead, but Ginge got in front of me. Yeah.
Yeah, nope. You guys are where you're at right now. Okay.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
Let me just make sure that I'm getting this correct. It doesn't actually say. Yeah, why doesn't it say?
For the record, I don't feel like my character should be this far back at this point.
You probably shouldn't, but everybody else moved before you did.
I can't tell what the rules are with these things, and
So until
I thought Ginge was a gelatinous goo for a second, like his character thing.
so until we enter initiative order, It's mostly just like respecting other people's being able to do things. But in a situation like this, yeah, in a situation like this, you can just say, "I walk into the room." Like you tell me what you want to do, and if there are too many people trying to go at once, I will be sort of the referee of who's doing what. Just feel free to open and just if you want to do something, yeah, just say that you want to do it.
Okay, because I did tell you I did that, but then I was like, how far into the room am I going? Like how much?
However far your token goes into the room. Yeah.
Walking around like.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
I
I didn't
you're
realize that was
giving direction. There's story going on. I don't know how much. I can't just walk around because it's revealing stuff.
I mean, if you walk into the room while other story is going on, you walk into the room while other story is going on, and you may start combat with yourself and no one else.
Okay.
You can do whatever you want to do. Yeah. So as you walk in here, Ginge, you hear a and right in front of you, over the altar that you have just walked up to, this giant ooze falls from the ceiling right there in front of you, and it is going to take a swipe at you.
Oh shit! You got surprised.
Yeah. It is. You should not have walked in there. Not even a little bit. It is going to. Okay, that is a 15 to hit.
Okay.
I have 12 DC.
Okay, it hits. And this is where Ginge dies.
Wait.
Oh fuck.
If it sucks you,
don't
worry.
You take 13 points of bludgeoning damage. It clocks you really good. You are not expecting it. Bam. I'm gonna say you're knocked. I'm gonna say with that you're knocked back 5 feet out of just sheer surprise. It plops,
Thank you for
spams, and knocks your ass back. You fall on your back. You are going to be prone on your ass though. It's that's not a normal thing that it does, but I'm actually trying to be generous here.
I can tell.
Yeah. Okay. So, let's go ahead and get combat set up here. That appears to be everybody. And as all of this happens, you guys see.
Oh no.
From the south wall, you hear that same blip,
Oh no.
blip, bloop, and it falls to the ground with a splash. Whatever it was, it made a sound. And yeah, there are 2 ochre jellies in here.
With my limited telepathy, can I project 2 images?
combat now.
We're right next to you.
You are in combat right now. You are in turn order. So if you want to do that on your turn, you can do that. I'm gonna go get Non, and bring Non over here. Non was where you were. So he is gonna be with you.
Oh, this is setting up.
Well, I had jumped off and on.
Oh, you jumped off and on?
Yeah, he jumped off and on and ran
Yeah.
forward.
Okay, then Non's gonna be back here where you jumped off of him and ran off on your own. Okay. So everybody rolled initiative. Let me pull up this so I can actually see.
Initiative?
Yes, everybody needs to roll initiative and tell me what your rolls are, unless you rolled it digitally, which it looks like 2 of you did.
I got a 5.
Oh no.
At your
You're size small, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm not gonna meta, but I have a plan for you, so you'll be fine.
I'm about knocked unconscious at this point.
I got you. No, you're gonna be okay.
Ginge, you see Jin's like dwarven charismatic projection just fade, and he's just like you don't even know if he's alive at this point. He's just like
Ginge, what was your?
Terrible
laying
mistake.
there, like mouth open, just sharp teeth, just displayed.
What was your initiative, Ginge?
5.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Phil, what was your initiative?
I got bitch slapped
do I
so
roll
hard
for
my
initiative?
initiative felt it.
I didn't hear that over.
It's it.
I'm gonna try. What do I roll? Just a D20.
D20 plus your dex. Yeah. It should show your initiative on your sheet. It
Plus
should.
1. Okay, I got an 18.
Okay, good. You're saving the party here. All right, so you said 18.
Yeah.
All right. Thankfully, Phil, you were up first. What would you like to
Okay,
do?
but I'm back here.
Right.
Am
You
I
are way back there. Yes.
Okay.
You have enough movement to get up to Ginge.
How do I have? It's 30.
30. Yes.
Okay, perfect. So I walk up to Ginge.
Click and then space to commit.
The game is paused.
Oh, it is. Sorry.
I walk up to Ginge and okay, so we got one blob here, one blob there. He's pretty hurt. I'm gonna cast the full of my lay on hands on him.
Okay. So that is 5 times your paladin level, I believe, and if you're using all of that, that's 10 hit points. That you will recover, Ginge.
Yeah.
So you see
That's an action.
that is an
right?
action, yes. So you see as you are on your ass on the ground, you've just been bludgeoned across the face. You're seeing stars, and then all of a sudden, a warmth just fills you and radiates through your body, and you see these draconic hands around your shoulders, and it is Phil who is just healing everything and making everything feel better.
So as a bonus action, I want to take out my shield and spear and just kind of.
Okay, that's just a free action to get ready.
Oh,
Um,
okay. So let's see. I don't think I can.
I don't think you have any bonus actions.
I mean, I do. I do. I don't know if I want to cast it right now.
Okay, yeah.
I'll go, yeah, no, I don't want to cast it yet.
Okay, yep.
I'm good.
So that ends your turn, and it is now the Ochre Jelly's turn. All right. So the Ochre Jelly, he's going to. And he's going to. I'm sorry. He's going to take a swing at the small thing that. Okay. Thankfully he rolled a 4. Plus 4, so I think that's 8. Which I don't think hits. Yep, plus 4. Yeah. So he. This blob. Let me show you guys. Let me see if I can do this and show you what these things look like. View artwork. Show to players. This is what you are fighting.
Oh, God. It's an orange muck.
Basically, yeah. And so that big pseudopod thing that is coming out of it is what he just it oozed out of him and just smacked you. And that's what he just tried to do again. It but it hit the ground next to you as while Phil was laying on hands, he kind of scoots you back just a little bit, and the thing misses. Phil having now saved your life twice in this fight. That is gonna do it for his turn, and it is now Eadi's turn. Eadi, you are up.
Okay, so I saw this gross ooze. So I'm just like, you get a little, get the heebie-jeebies. So I'm gonna put on my goggles. I'm not gonna do it because I have my glasses. And then I'm going to cast. Witch Bolt.
Oh God.
Oh.
Okay, so this is new. Ranged spell attack, which could be bad. I see you're laughing, so that can't be a good thing. I could have picked this wrong. It doesn't matter. I've already chosen.
Mhm.
So it's
bolt's
a
good? Which bolt's good?
range spell attack. with
Which bolt?
lightning damage someone.
Which bolt is normally good? Yes.
Oh God.
Because you can
Yep.
just free apply damage. If you hit him, you just free apply
Yep.
damage to him.
Go
I
ahead.
know. I
Go
know.
go ahead. Go ahead. Make your range spell attack.
Lightning damage. I thought this might happen.
You'll cook him.
Yeah, it's a
Great.
19.
Okay.
Plus whatever, I don't know, but
It definitely hits. And you establish that connection. You see this blue arc of lightning going straight from you and arcing around and just slamming in to his body. Roll perception. Really quick.
Oh. Okay. 10.
Okay. Roll your damage. I should have had you do that first.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Okay, so it's 1d12. Where's that d12? It's this one. Yep, d12. Ha, 2.
Okay. It doesn't seem phased at all.
I don't think this thing is weak against lightning.
I take that back. Something does happen. Huh. I don't know if I can resize these. Can I resize these?
Oh no.
It grows.
Um.
You make it grow.
Oh,
So we're gonna use something else to represent this because I don't, just my own lack of knowledge on
Boundary.
basically, yeah. And I don't know how to edit this creature's size. So this goes away. You know what? I'm gonna leave it on here. You see, yeah, you're gonna have to imagination this. You see, let me go ahead and fix something really quick. Okay, there we go. You see the lightning slam into this ochre jelly's body, and it kind of pierces it right down the center, and then there are now 2 of them. But they are smaller in size. It's like it split down the middle, and they are now 2 medium oozes, and they both occupy 1 5-foot cube instead of the full 4 that this is. So 1 is up here and 1 is down here.
Oh shit.
But we'll have to. So we'll have to specify which one we're hitting.
Yes.
Even worse.
So, yeah. It doesn't look like it took any damage from that though.
Oh, we split it in half. Good job.
Yep.
Most things you split them in half. There, it's pretty good time. So.
And then with the rest of my turn, I just want to kind of move to get a view of. I couldn't see that other jelly, so I just wanted to get a view of that.
Yep.
But then I see it, so that would have been only 5 ahead, and then I see it, and then I go, okay.
Okay.
Not going down that way.
All right, and that was
That's it for mine.
and that was, you have 25 feet walking speed. Where did you start? Right next to Non? Or 1 back?
I went like
It was
5, 10,
over here.
20.
Okay. Because going down and then coming back would count as your movement.
Well, it would,
So 5,
Yeah,
10,
you
15,
did
20,
1,
25.
2,
Yeah.
3, 4. Yeah.
Okay. All right. That works. All right. If that finishes your turn, it is that Ochre Jelly's turn now. And he is going to sort of ooze around into the space between these pillars. And he is going to take a whack at Willy. As just a big whoop, whoop, aiming for the top of your head. Does a 14 hit?
Yes.
Just gotta step away for a sec.
That is +2. That is 8 damage.
Oh God. Okay. He's not like so he's attacking like diagonal. Was that like a ranged attack or was it a reach attack? What was?
I mean, if you want, he can move up one more.
No, I'm just
Yeah, no, it's just a regular
it
5
doesn't
foot attack.
matter.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is not range.
Okay. Yeah, because it doesn't matter for what I do next.
I would let you attack. I will let you attack diagonally if you have a 5 foot reach. I'm not going to count that as 10.
Okay.
So whose turn is
Okay.
it now?
But
Is that his turn?
yeah, he's going to stay there. He hit you diagonally. Yep, that's it.
I'm gonna get real mad.
You get
Well,
real
whose turn
mad.
is it?
It is now
It's my
Willy's turn.
now.
Okay.
If you click the fist on Foundry, it'll show you the turn order.
You can also right click it and it will hover up a tracker.
Pop out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I'm gonna get mad. I'm gonna start raging, and
Super Saiyan Willy.
and I'm gonna stand over my buddy Ginge, and I'm a hit it.
The one
Oh,
that would give you an opportunity attack from this one down here. He is in range to hit you.
that's fine.
Okay.
That's okay.
All right. He rolled a 3, so I'm pretty sure he missed. He
Missed.
whoop, and he sort of splats against the pillar that you were standing next to. Bits of rubble fall down onto the ground.
I get miss. So I'm gonna reckless attack him,
All right.
and I am gonna great weapon master it as well. So
Okay.
I'm going all out.
Yep. Roll to hit.
All right. We go here. We go. Attack. 23. And that's -5 from my.
Okay.
So 18.
All right. So that does hit. You.
18?
Yep. Go ahead and roll your damage. You would like.
I would like.
Oh, actually, I've been doing less damage than I should. I've not been subjecting you guys to the acid damage. Oh well.
Oh darn!
Spoilers, they do acid damage.
I do 24 points of damage to him.
Okay.
Bring down my greatsword.
As you bring down your greatsword in a giant arc on the top of this thing's head, it does the same bloop, and it splits into 2 small of these things. So this one has turned into
Damn. So physical damage
Um,
splits them too.
Lightning did it as well.
Physical and
We just
like
make them small enough, and they'll
Okay,
be
hold-
not a problem anymore.
we'll keep ruling things out.
Keep
So
splitting.
now
them.
are there 3 now up here on the side?
yes. So there are. You know what? I'm going to.
No.
I'm gonna get rid of this thing because I'm not
No, on the
using
rest,
that.
yeah.
And I am going to draw in. There's one there. There is one there now. These are both small, and then there is one here that is medium. Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
How do I check?
Yep. Is that your turn? Yeah, because you bonus to rage,
Yes,
and then you
bonus
took a swing. Roll a perception.
Okay. Is this a?
Mm.
Yeah, go continue.
Yeah. Aside from it splitting, you don't really notice that it doesn't look hurt. It didn't look like that bothered it at all, other than making 2 of them.
Oh, it got cut in half.
It did get cut in half, which you think is a resounding accomplishment. Ginge,
I'm pretty proud of it.
you are up next. You are prone on the ground. You have Phil behind you, who has healed you and has taken a ready stance, and you have Willy's ass in your face.
Okay. So
What's
I'm going to-
really quick? What is Willy wearing? I'm picturing a loincloth, but
I mean, he might have a little bit more than
okay,
Willy's ass in his face. Yeah.
okay.
There might be a little Willy there too. So.
I mean, Ginge doesn't care. He's seen Nan. He doesn't give a fuck.
This is true. Yeah.
And Nan is
How
probably
many
as big as
dongs
I
are you
am.
gonna see in one day?
Canon. Nan is as big as a goblin.
So I am going to take my hands and I'm going to like take some of the blood off my face and then some of the blood off the back of my head. I'm going to rub them together and put a little bit of the dirt and stuff in there, kind of make like a little paste. And I'm going to use half my movement to stand from prone.
Yep.
So I'm going to get a nice sandwich in between behind Willy and in front of Phil here. And I'm going to kind of I'm gonna reach up as high as I can and just kind of like smear this paste onto Willy, who is standing in front of me, and use Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Is Willy hurt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one on the bottom came up and hit me.
But I thought
Also, everything has advantage against me till my next turn. So.
Yep. Go ahead and roll your healing dice.
I'm looking for my D8. So it was 5 plus 2, so 7.
And you are going to need to move out of that space.
He doesn't need to. He's small.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sure.
I mean, I'm going to move anyways, but
We'll
I
roll
was
with
going to heal while I was.
You should move away from the physical
Yes.
danger.
So I have
Now,
15 feet left.
you are in combat range of all of them. But I am going to say that because Willy is in front of you, they're going to have disadvantage if they try to make an opportunity attack.
That's great because I don't have another action to disengage.
I mean, you could just stay there. They're gonna hit me anyways. So if you feeling brave.
So there's
Fighting
5,
under me now.
10, 15.
They don't do anything. They just got split into 2. They're reassessing. They're reorienting.
See?
You get the feeling that a blob doesn't really think very much. Strategy is not. Strategy is not. It's just food. Eat.
I hope you liked your rub down, Willy.
I did.
You got a little. You got a little muddy reach around, and it made you feel better. Did you roll your healing dice and?
Yeah, he healed me. He gave me 7.
Cool. I did not hear that. Barnaby, it is your turn again.
How
Top
many
of the round.
seconds is a turn?
6.
6.
A round
6
is
seconds.
6 seconds. A whole round.
Yeah.
Right.
Basically, everything that you're doing in theory happens simultaneously, all within 6 seconds. So since you went last time, 6 seconds have gone around.
So we're about to start another 6 seconds.
Yes.
Oh.
You healed me. I leapt up, healed Willy, got the fuck out.
I know. I'm thinking about my next action and if I can call out to you guys.
That's
Anything.
part of the move. You can, right? Just talk.
I
Yeah,
would
you-
keep splitting them until there's nothing.
I'm gonna say something. I wanna announce to the group before I move. Like, let's try and trap them.
Ooh.
But at the same time, I move in between Willy and these other blobs. So just, I guess
Okay.
is diagonal 5 feet? Like,
Yes.
I don't have to go 5 down, 5
Yeah.
right. Okay.
No. Some people consider
Oh,
the diagonal 10
like
feet.
if
I'm just gonna call it 5 feet.
Ooh, so
Can I move
good
my
roll. I
character
saw.
to 15 feet diagonal then, because I counted it like that.
You also had a pillar.
But I could still move diagonal from that pillar.
It's true.
Mm,
True.
you are where you are.
So something I saw another DM do that I think I'm going to start implementing in my games that I do is that the first movement diagonally is only 5 feet, but any subsequent one after that is.
I've seen that too. Alternating 5, 10, 5, 10, 5, 10. Because I think
Well, no, it's just
technically,
the first one.
yeah,
But
no, I get that.
the
I'm just
fir-
saying another thing that I've
yeah,
seen
yeah.
is alternating. Because I think that math adds up when you're doing like the diagonals.
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Be somewhat close.
It's just too complicated, and I don't. It's not fun. So
That's fair. That's fair.
Yep.
That's fair.
so it is Phil's turn. You have moved. What are you doing?
I'm trying to pull up the Foundry cone thing so I can see like what a cone attack looks like.
That is
Isn't it on top left with the circle and the rulers and stuff?
Yeah. It's the
Also,
square ruler.
Okay, I'm seeing it.
you can enter my space. You just have to leave it.
Yeah.
Can't end your turn there, yeah.
It's
Yeah, you
tough.
can't enter from there.
How do you get rid of them?
You click on it and delete it. You guys are adding way too many.
Oh,
You can move them.
Oh, you can move them, but you can't delete them?
You can delete them. Yeah, you mouse over it, then you click
hit
delete.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ah, there we go.
I don't think we had enough.
I think we have plenty. Can we not?
Okay, I'll delete this.
So it looks like with the 15 range, the best I can do is hit 2 of them. Is this creating it? Yes, right here I can hit 2 of them. The lower 2 to the right. It's hard to tell with everybody's going on.
So with that target right there, I will say you can hit all 3 of them.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I will let you have.
Oh, you're gonna dragon breath them?
I'm
The-
gonna breath weapon.
Yeah, those blobs are all in range.
I like
To-
that.
to
That might
some
actually
degree.
hurt them.
Right? Like I'm thinking maybe ice might freeze them.
It might, yeah. That
Yeah,
makes sense.
go for it.
Goo doesn't like
what,
it.
do, what do I roll? It says 2d6s.
Hold on. You need to.
don't think
I think it's a saving throw, right?
What?
I think they have to roll a saving throw for it to see how much damage.
Oh, it says no. Hold on. Maybe 11.
Yeah, you roll your damage, and then they're gonna take damage regardless. They just can avoid half of it.
So it says maybe hit/DC. Under that, it says 11 Constitution.
Yeah. So
So
they
that's
have to roll a Constitution save, and if they beat 11,
Oh,
then
I'm looking at 80. That's why I can't find it.
Yeah.
Breath weapon is
So, like,
a DC 11 con save. Okay.
Yeah.
So the 3 of them are going to roll their con save.
I don't know if it matters, but it's silver. Yeah. Nope.
Ooh, they all make the con save naturally. So they're gonna take half damage. Yep. So how much damage did you roll?
The D6 are the square ones.
Yes.
Yeah, they're like
The Yahtzee dice, the regular dice.
classic.
Yeah.
Classic
Okay.
dice.
Well, I gotta roll 2 of them. I got a 1 and 5, so 6.
Okay, so they take 3 points of damage because they saved.
so they
And this is cold damage, right?
a million pieces.
This is cold. This is yeah.
Yep.
So, can I roll a perception check or insight check on whether they're taking this damage or not, like everybody else has?
They took the damage. It looks normal. Like nothing abnormal happened. So
They didn't split?
they did not split. You see as Phil takes a big breath and just out in front of him, and just this icy blast of bad breath just hits all 3 of these. Little crystals of ice start to form on the outside of their skin, and pieces start to solidify and break off a little bit. It doesn't look like it did a whole lot of damage, but it did do damage. It is what you would have expected to see in this scenario, Phil. All right, is that your turn?
I'll cast Divine Favor on myself as well, which is a bonus action.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah,
So
That's it.
was that a? It does not look like. That is concentration. Okay. So when you take hits, you will need to roll a con save for that.
Okay.
All right. So it is now. Actually, it is now their turn. They were taken out of the initiative order because I deleted that character. So note to self: don't do that when they split. So the first one, the medium one, is going to take a swing at the thing that just actually two of them are going to take a swing at Barnaby or sorry Phil, and then the one in the upper right is going to go for the thing right in front of it, which is Willy. So the gold one will be Willy's, and the other two will be Barnaby. Willy, that's a 19 to hit you. And then one of them misses you, Phil, and one of them hits you. So that is so for Willy, that is 5 bludgeoning, and then 1 acid damage. And then
All right.
for Phil,
I've got my shield out, so I should have 18 armor.
yep, he hit. He rolled an 18 plus 4. 7, 9 bludgeoning, and 4 acid.
Jesus Christ! So 13 damage?
Yep.
So is Non in the initiative order? Is he still around?
Non did not go.
Oh yeah.
Non did not
Phil
go.
last turn.
Non did not go. Non is, we'll say non. Nope, that is not. You're right. I did
Non
miss
is
non.
non-existent.
I was
Huh.
like, we're missing
Yep.
somebody here.
So non's gonna take
We'll
his.
protect her.
Non's gonna retroactively take his turn and gonna go at the end of the end of. I don't know why he wasn't put in the list.
Letting the smalls get murdered.
Sounds
Okay.
like DM
He's gonna go right before Ginge. So he's gonna walk up. Thank you for that. And he's gonna punch this guy in the face a couple of times. Wow, and he's gonna miss both of those. Okay. Yeah, he was fairly ineffectual. He punched into the goop, and the goop didn't seem to care. But he is there and in the way. And now it is
something else in front of me and it.
now is Eadi's turn.
Okay, so I have a clarification question for the DM now. So Witch Bolt I cast last turn, but they split. Does that mean my target no longer exists?
Delete that target spot, please, Barnaby.
Spell?
Oh, that's not mine.
I don't want to delete you. Shit. I just deleted non.
Delete it anyways.
Well, he's gone again.
All right, I'm going to move you out of the way so I can.
I think you just
Can I
deleted
not?
Phil.
Yeah, I did. There we go. I'll put him back. Trying to get rid of the splat. Okay.
Whoa, where'd Phil go? Oh, he's back.
God has moved.
See that?
God. Okay.
It does exist.
Lutiu is all knowing.
Lutiu is all powerful. I think you had.
Turn order again.
Yeah.
And also Phil's out of turn order.
I am aware. Okay.
Yeah, at an 18.
Yep.
Damn, yo, I'm dying already. Jesus Christ, that one hit.
Let me take the hits. I only take half the damage that they give me, except for the acid. I take all that. But
All right.
Well, yeah, I took 4 acid damage. Holy shit.
Eadi, your turn.
Right,
The
so, okay, yeah, I had a question.
I'm going to say that the spell did break as its target split.
Okay. So in that case, I will just. Oh, oops! I'm still on this thing. Get rid of that. Can I? Oh, How do I just get back to regular? Oh, there we go. Okay, so that didn't count. Okay. I am gonna actually do that though. Just sort of step around the corner, and so I see the two small blobs and the medium one, where there used to be one giant one, and I'm going to.
Well, no, there should be 3 small blobs.
There's 2 smalls, 1 medium, and a large.
Okay.
No, we need to split one of
This-
the smalls,
but
so then we'll have
Grandes, Ventis, and
A short.
yeah, that sure.
Okay, so I saw how good that ice seemed to go. So I'm going to cast. Oh wait, I have one less spell slot here, so I have 2. I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb at the medium one.
Okay.
And it's going to be cold damage.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your spell attack.
That is it's just a ranged attack, right?
Yep, ranged spell attack.
Yeah, ranged spell attack. Okay.
Yep, and you get to
That's a
choose.
12.
That hits.
Cool. What did I add? What do I add to that for? Is it?
It is your so you've got a spell attack. If you click on spells on your sheet, you'll see spell attack modifier +6.
Okay, so it's actually an 18 then. But yeah.
Yeah.
Just
No, you hit naturally without any modifiers. Yep.
sweet.
Go ahead and roll that beautiful 3d8 damage.
Oh yeah.
Oh, 3d8's huge, dude.
Yeah.
Like Nan's goblin size. Never mind.
Excuse me?
Huh? What?
Oh,
What?
A 1, a 5, and a 5. So that's 11.
All right, 11 points on the large one.
The medium.
This is the medium, yeah. 11 points. Okay. You see a huge chunk just get blasted off the side of him. He hasn't reduced in size to small. He didn't split or anything, but he looks noticeably diminished.
Missing chunks.
All right. And that is going to be my turn, I think.
Okay.
Yep. Hit him with the ice. That's not just yelling.
So the other ochre jelly is going to lash out at the only thing in range, which is Nan, and he's going to hit. So that is 6. Let me grab another d6. Still the acid damage in there. Okay. It is 9 bludgeoning and 4 acid.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. It's okay. It's okay.
Every single hit would have downed me in one hit.
Yeah.
So far.
It almost downed me in one hit too, buddy.
Yeah. Non takes that pretty hard, and he doesn't look super great. But he's still standing.
If only
He's still
we had
ready
Brent.
ready to punch. Huh? Yeah. If only you had Brent. Huh. All right. Next up in the turn order is Willy.
Brent would have died.
Brent would have died. Brent would have been
Would've definitely
fucked.
Eat jelly food.
Because Willy would have said, "Go up there and stab it."
I'm gonna reckless attack this little small one in front of me.
Oh, I forgot they had advantage on you. He still hit you anyways. Oh well.
You ready?
Go for it.
Okay.
You're attacking the little one?
I crit.
All right. You crit him. Go ahead and roll your damage.
I should have done the great weapon fighter because I would have fucking, oh my god.
You can also I don't know how to do it. We can look it up, but you can make macros for these. For like your
I should.
weapon attack and you even have like a little hotbar at the bottom of the screen.
Still did
Oh,
22
Jesus.
points of damage to him.
That's a whole fuck ton of damage as you slice down into it. Goes straight through. Pure clean cleave. You are super proud of it. And it just goes. Whoop. Doesn't look like anything happened to it.
I don't get any smaller.
Is that your turn?
I mean, I can't unless you're gonna let me try to jump on it as a bonus action. Then...
Not as a bonus action, but you can try to step on it your next turn.
I'm not gonna. No, when I say jump on it, I'm going
Mario.
to jump on it, like
Grapple.
tackle it.
Okay, yeah, you can try to grapple the ooze on your next turn.
That's what I'm gonna. I mean, I don't have anything. I don't have any magic, so like, that's what I'm gonna fucking do.
No, I was very fearful of this encounter.
I'm going to grapple it, and I'm going to try to throw it at the ceiling because maybe that will do something. So,
okay, yeah, you can do that next turn.
that's my plan.
Yeah, if you are done at the moment, then
Yeah, I can't do anything else.
Yep.
Though.
Non is up. He's gonna take
I've
2.
done a fuck ton of damage if they had taken this damage.
Yep.
I've done like 50 something damage at this point.
Okay, Non actually fucking hits. Thank you, Non. Actually, he might have hit last. No, he didn't. Whatever. Okay,
Well,
so
he's just gonna split up too.
is he?
He's just punching him.
So Non is.
I was just gonna split him as well.
Okay, so Non takes his quarterstaff and pops it from the side, and then he brings a big meaty fist down on the top of it. So that is going to be a D6 and a D4. All right, that is 6, 8, 9, 10. 10 points of bludgeoning damage. You see the large ooze just as he smacks it with the staff. Parts of it just go and splatter against the wall behind it. And as he brings his big meaty fist down and cracks it in the top of its head, more ooze just sort of like oozes out beneath it. It looks like it takes the damage, and it does not split.
Oh, so it takes bludgeoning damage.
No. And he is going to use a key point and take patient defense. And that is going to be his turn. Up next is Ginge.
I'm going to use. So I'm going to pick up some sizable debris on the rubble, and I'm going to get some more of the blood that's still on me. I'm going to work a little bit into the stones. I'm going to use magic stone on 3 stones. And then I am going to move to right there. I don't think I can do anything else, so I'm my turn. Hold on, is
Magic stone is a bonus action, so you still have an action.
So I take my sling, I put one of the magic stones in, and I just hurl it at the small one that I can see just on the other side of this pillar.
All right, make a spell attack. For you, that is a D20 plus 4. And which one are you throwing it at?
The small one just on the side of the pillar that I can see.
Okay.
So it's going to be 14. 10 plus 4.
All right, yep, that hits. Roll damage.
Okay, so D6 plus 2. 8.
You hit dead center in like just right in the middle of this ooze with your magic rock. As soon as it makes contact, there is a poof of magical arcane energy, and it just splats everywhere. It gets a little on Willy's face, it gets on the wall behind it, and it's just deleted.
Jin yelled in triumphant. Yeah! Yeah, my turn.
It doesn't look like there is an erase on this. Okay. I can delete everything, all drawings from the scene, or I can. That's it. So there's the small one. There's the medium one. Yep. Okay. So yeah, you see Ginge splat this thing. Phil, it is your turn.
Did I? What weapon does Willy use?
Willy uses a greatsword.
Great sword.
A greatsword. Okay, so that's.
But he used a quarterstaff that time, right?
No, Non did.
Non used a quarterstaff and his
Non
fist.
used a quarterstaff, which is bludgeoning, and Willy used a greatsword, which is slashing, right?
Mhm.
Okay, and I have equipped a shield, which I guess if I used it as a weapon, would that be bludgeoning?
That would be yes. It would be an improvised weapon. So it would. I think it is what 1 point plus your strength.
I don't know.
I believe so.
Yeah,
I believe that is true.
I believe that is
Yeah,
true as well.
If you have proficiency in shields, it only works for the defense, not for an improvised weapon. Then.
Right.
So I could do that though.
1 or 2 hands. No, it's for style.
But so far we've never seen. Is it? Well, my next question, anyways, was a spear is. If I were to use a spear, that would be piercing damage.
Yeah, that'd be different.
And yeah, the spear would be piercing. 1d4 damage is what the improvised weapon would do.
Hmm.
So it would be 1d4 plus your strength.
1d4 plus strength.
Yep.
Plus my strength, which is 4.
And just for reference, my magic stone is also bludgeoning damage.
Okay, I'm gonna use my shield to try and beat down on the medium-sized gladness, or what is it? Ochre jelly.
Ochre jelly. Yep. All right. Roll to hit.
A D20.
Yep.
Oh, this is not. Yo, these are officially my favorite dice. I don't
Okay.
know.
Another nat 20.
I rolled another nat 20. I'm not
Okay.
fucking kidding.
So
I don't know how.
go ahead.
I'm
Yep.
not gonna fucking
Yeah.
take
No,
this
that's
all
fine.
over again.
Yeah. I don't.
I'm not fucking kidding.
I don't need to see it. I trust you. Okay. So you can roll 2d4s and then add your strength once. Yep. Double the dice that you're rolling, and then add your strength modifier once.
Wait, which ones are the D4s?
The triangle ones.
Triangle.
Pyramids.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, pyramids.
All right, I got a. Oh shit, my shadow. I can't see this. Hold on. Where's my phone? Turn like the flashlight on. It's a 1. That's a 1 and a 3.
Okay. So 4 plus your strength.
4.
Okay. So 8 points of damage, and that was to the medium one.
Yeah.
Phil raises up his shield, takes it with his other hand, and just slam down on top of the medium one, and it just oozes and squishes out the sides. And as you lift your shield up, dripping with this yellow, vile goo, you don't see it moving anymore.
Oh,
So there is only. It had 8 hit points left.
Nice.
There is only the small one in front of Willy now.
And the big.
And
prickle.
the big one.
Yeah, as far as the ones that you guys are interacting with here. Yeah, there's that one.
oh, that's about to be dead. So
Okay, and it is now Eadi's turn. Eadi, you are up.
All right.
There's that one little itty bitty one, and then there is the much larger one.
So I look over at the small one and I see all these big, strong dudes all around it and think, nah, that's probably okay. So then I turn my attention to the big one, and I'm gonna cast. So I know that ice works, but for experimentation's sake, I'm gonna cast a firebolt.
Oh,
See what happens.
we'll cook them.
So
I think
it's
it should be fine.
range.
Right?
I thought the lightning would work, but
Yeah,
Yeah, I thought
I
it would
kind of,
too.
I kind of wanted to. Don't you have a torch, like lit and holding?
Willy does.
Willy would have
Oh,
dropped
Willy
it when
would've
he.
dropped it.
Yeah, he would have dropped it when
Oh,
he was
okay,
using
yeah,
his
yeah,
greatsword.
makes
So
sense.
it's
on the
right.
floor.
Yeah, right at his feet. He could easily pick it up if he wanted to.
Okay, so that is sorry, you told me where it was last time, but I didn't actually see it.
Under spells at the top in the center, there's like a little purple swirly thing for your spell attack.
Oh, you're on D&D Beyond, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm looking at the Foundry one. Let me just pull that up so I have it.
Yeah, to me it makes more sense to just focus on one. That way you're learning the intricacies and quirks of one character sheet rather than
Yeah.
swapping back and forth.
Okay, I see. +6. Okay, so that's
Yep.
a 17.
Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right.
These things
The problem with switching between windows is
these things have an 8 AC. They're super easy to hit. It's just a big blob.
All right, so that's 1d10. Too many dice to look at. I'll just roll the 100. 5.
All right, 5 damage.
Yep.
All right.
Fire damage.
Yeah, you concentrate and you release, hoping against hope that this ends up better than the lightning bolt did. And it hits. It sort of glances off a little bit, but where it did, you see that the ooze is bubbling and boiling and riling, and it does look like it is effective.
What does it smell like?
Putrid, vile, nasty. If you've ever been anywhere near like open sewage, it smells like that burning.
Got it. It's important.
It's very
Okay,
important.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay. It is the Ochre Jelly's turn, who is going to take a swing at Non, who took the dodge action, so he has disadvantage. That is I think that still hits, though. That is a 12 plus 4, I believe. Yep.
Wow.
And that is for Non. Yep, 16 armor class. Ties go to the defender.
That's how I roll it.
Okay, yeah. I'll look it up to be sure. But we'll say that
It's DM specific. I think officially it is ties go to defender. But
yeah. I'll look it up and make sure. But for now, we'll just say ties go to defender. And if I change it, I'll let you guys know. So Non brings his arms up in a guard stance as he sort of dodges out of the way. The arm hits him square in both guards, but it doesn't look like it hurt him very much. It is now Willy's turn.
all right, Willy, with after seeing that you can poke him, he's gonna drop his greatsword.
Cling, 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 cling.
Hmm?
Your greatsword dropping. Cling, cling, cling.
Yeah, he's gonna take out the javelin. He's gonna great weapon master and reckless attack this guy.
Can you great weapon master with a javelin?
I think it's just any melee item I'm proficient with, right?
I think it has to be a large. It has to have the heavy property, I think, right?
I don't think so. I think it just has to be a melee weapon that I'm proficient with.
When you hit with a melee weapon, before you make a melee attack with a heavy weapon that you are proficient with,
It has to be heavy.
it has to be heavy.
Where would I see if it's heavy?
If you look on your equipment, greatsword, under notes, it says martial heavy two-handed. Javelins are simple thrown range.
It says martial melee equip. Where I don't see that.
If you're looking on D&D Beyond, it is under your equipment.
Oh, look there.
Yeah.
All right.
It has the heavy. Heavy is a trait on the weapons, like light or
Oh, I
finesse.
see. Well, I won't. I'm still gonna fucking kill this thing, so it's fine. I'm gonna stab him.
Okay. Stab
I'm
him.
still gonna reckless attack him.
Go for it.
I crit.
Okay. Roll your damage.
God, if only if I'd been able to great weapon master. 15 damage.
All right. You take your javelin, both hands, and just spear it straight down on this thing. And the impact, it just out. Yeah. It's no more. It is
I
gone.
let out a roar. Rawr!
Willy roars. It sounds like an animal dying.
Very bad when Ginge has a better foul cry than you do.
Actually, wait. I was here. So 5, 10. Wait, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah.
Go.
Let's do it. Yep. Okay.
You're now flanking him.
It is now Nan's turn. He's going to appreciate that. He is going to go back to just punching the shit out of this thing. Both of those hit. And he's just going to punch it this time. A great sword. That is 5 and 6. So 11 points of damage. And then he is going to reassume his patient defense. And that is his turn. Ginge, you are up.
Ginge is rather pumped right now, so he is going to run 10 feet in front of him.
All right, so you dash up between the pillars.
And then as I'm running, I load my sling again, and I'm just yelling. "Ah!" And I throw another magic stone at the big jelly.
You peaked your mic. You peaked your mic, and it just went away.
Yeah.
That's how energetic he is right now.
His voice cuts out of reality.
Plus 4, right? So 13.
All right, yep, that hits.
Okay. And then
You're throwing another magic stone, right?
Yes.
Yep.
1 plus 2 is 3.
Okay. It sinks in, makes impact, does its little, and you see some fluid like pop out of the side where it hit, splatter against the wall. You said 3 damage?
Yes.
Okay. Yep. This thing is having difficulty maintaining its form. It's sort of oozing down and then like pulling itself back together and wobbling a little bit. Looks a little unsteady.
Then I don't think I can do anything else
Yep.
in my turn.
It is now Phil's turn.
I've seen some piercing damage happen. I'm gonna walk around the back as well. Right here.
Okay.
And,
You did walk out of its range. It is going to make an opportunity attack on you.
Oh.
That's a nat 20.
Oh no.
I'm about to die.
Oh boy.
I fucking forgot about opportunity attack.
Oh no.
Flashbacks from Divinity right now.
So well up until this point.
Oh no. Oh no.
I don't like his reaction.
He's fine.
Okay, that was better. That's gonna be 16 points of damage.
I'm
Oh,
dead.
you okay?
No.
Oh, you're just incapacitated.
You're unconscious, unless that was
Yeah.
double your max. Yeah, you're. If that knocked you out, you're back up.
Okay, yeah, I'll move myself.
Okay. Yeah, you are back up where you left.
Mhm.
Okay.
I forgot about opportunity attacks.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Yeah.
This fucking game. God damn it.
So as it's wobbling, and
Welcome to the club, Phil.
you see Phil try to follow Willy in flanking, and it just sends one of its little pseudopod like appendages out. Just this time as a spear, sink. It sinks right into Phil's chest, spears him, and then as it retracts it, you see him just crumple to the ground. Sorry, man. Eadi, it is your
I
turn.
have an 18 armor class. And he fucking nats in me.
Yeah, yeah, it happens. That could have been a lot. That could have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
Like with
it was definitely my fault. I could have just attacked him. I
Yep.
was right there.
two
I
2d
was just role playing. Oh my god.
2d6 plus 2 bludgeoning damage plus 1d6 acid damage. The 2d6 basically it was 66 you just got hit with.
Cheers.
Okay, 80. It is
And
your
I'm the
turn.
fucking healer of the group. Fuck.
You
So someone could do a standard medicine check on you, and they just have to get a 10, and it stabilizes you on a medicine.
Okay. Well, this guy's almost dead. That's fucking.
Well, I just saw my companion drop, but I think the bigger threat is the threat that's still standing. So I'm
Gotta finish him. Yeah.
gonna cast another fireball.
firebolt.
Stable friend, firebolt. Sorry.
Yes. Those are very different spells.
Right. Yes.
You cast fireball on it, you kill us all. So.
Firebolt, my cantrip. So that's 19.
Yeah, that hits. Square on, right center mass, sinks right into the middle of them.
Good. That's where I was aiming.
He's dead.
Is there anyone
So,
to aim?
what was that? D8, right? No, that's D10. D10.
He melts.
3.
Okay.
He might melt.
It goes straight in through him, comes out the other side. Looks like it pierced more than it burned. Just went straight through. It hurt. It definitely looks like it hurt, but could have been more effective. He's
too fast. There's a lob next time.
Yeah, he's still wobbly, but he's holding together. It is now his turn, and he is going to swing back at Willy behind him.
He could try.
He can try. 16.
16 does hit.
Okay. That is 6 bludgeoning and 3 acid.
All right.
And that's going to be his turn. He is not looking super great. Willy, you have a chance for retribution.
I'm gonna take my javelin.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hit him with it. I'm not reckless attacking because I got advantage from the flanking.
Yep.
I hit him.
It's a good thing you had advantage. You do hit him.
I would have liked to see him slip in the ooze.
Could you guys roll higher damage, please?
Yeah. I would
I'm
love
trying my best. You wouldn't let me do Great Weapon Master for him.
It's not a heavy weapon. It's a flimsy little fucking javelin. So how much damage is that?
Slip anyways.
6 damage.
6 damage? Okay. It still takes a pretty big chunk out of him. You spear him and then kind of rip, and more fluid just sort of oozes out of him that he isn't able to control. He is on his last leg.
You said that 3 hits ago.
Well, he's one giant leg. Non takes a couple of punches. Boom, boom, both hit.
Oh.
Okay.
Is he gonna get a kill?
Nope.
Oh.
He does 6
Andy's gonna
damage.
get a kill. Let's go.
All right, Ginge, you're up.
He's getting the kill.
So, Ginge is all fired up. He looks at he now sees Eadi and looks at him, and it gives him a little gesture. So I'm gonna run over to Eadi. I am going to motion for him to lift me up. I'm going to jump off Eadi, and I'm going to use my
80
sling, and I'm going to.
Eadi can't do that until his next turn. Eadi's casting Fireball right now.
Okay, well, I'm going to just run up behind him, jump off his back.
Okay, make an acrobatics check.
I like it.
Step ladder.
That's why it's fireball just a little.
10 plus. It's
Oh.
gonna be a 1-2. Plus 1, so 11 total. And then I use my sling, and I just throw that as hard as I can with magic. My very last magic stone.
Sure, I'll let it go. You don't land so gracefully. You take a running jump up. You get you get a leap off of Eadi's shoulders. You kind of go sideways a little bit, and you make your attack roll.
Perfect. That couldn't ask for anything better. 11 plus.
I was kind of hoping you'd miss.
4, so 15.
Yeah, you hit it. Roll damage.
Oh, kill it.
4 plus 2, 6.
Okay, I'd ask you how you want to do this, but you've already described how you want to do this.
He already did.
The stone center mass and then just like the ooze completely loses cohesion, erupts into this geyser of just vile orange liquid, falls down on top of Non and Phil and Willy. They're now covered in this ooze bits, and they're you land on the ground. You land hard. You're gonna take like 2 points of bludgeoning damage as you hit the ground.
I'll take all of it.
He's unconscious.
No, I got healed. But no, I was screaming as I threw the stone, and then as I'm falling, it goes from
Okay.
splat.
All right, so that ends combat. He is now
Okay.
dead. However, Phil is down on the ground unconscious. So next, no, stop what you're doing.
Okay.
It is not your turn. You will put yourself right next to Eadi, because you fell to the side of him. Yep. No.
Well, I probably fell in
Right
front
there.
since
Yeah.
I jumped off. of him.
No.
Why does it keep doing 2 of those? I'm only trying to do
Put-
1 there.
Put yourself right there. That's where I want you. You ran over, jumped off, and then fell to the side. Otherwise, you would have had disadvantage for being too close to him. Anyways,
You'd be prone now too.
yeah. Okay. So let's continue in turn order until Phil Hendry gets back up. Otherwise, he's gonna die. Phil, it is your turn.
First-
Roll a death saving throw.
First death save of the campaign. Woo!
Wait, D20?
1d20. You need a 10 or better to pass your death saving throw. If you get below a 10,
No modifier.
that is a that is a fail. 3 successes will get you up, or will stabilize you rather. 3 failures, and Phil Hendry is gone forever.
But we're out of combat. Like,
We are out of combat. Yep.
Yeah,
so-
but we could just miserably fail at getting you.
Yeah. They could walk away and leave you there to bleed out. That is entirely up to them. You are at their mercy
Also,
right now.
If you get a nat 1, that's 2 failures.
Yep.
So.
And that 20 is 2 successes. So go ahead and roll.
well,
Well,
I'm
nat
using the
20 is
tower
you get
for
up with
this
1 health.
So far, I've just been rolling it, but I'm going to use the tower for this one.
Do it.
14.
All right, that is 1 success. There is a place on your sheet to mark that off, I believe, but go ahead. Know that you have 1 success towards stabilizing yourself. It is now Eadi's turn.
Well, I'm not very good at medicine, but I'm gonna try to help. So I'm gonna run over
God.
Okay.
to Phil, and I'm just gonna look at my inventory really quick. I don't think I have any kind of healing stuff.
You
No,
can
I
do
don't.
just a raw medicine check to stabilize them.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try to stabilize.
If you're not
my
good at
friend.
medicine, though, you could wait till someone else could do it.
No, I've already started.
Okay.
I'm just saying, if you have like a -1 for medicine,
No,
literally
no.
have this-
I got 4.
Please don't Please don't make me kill a character in session 2.
No, I got 4. You know, I try.
Not
I try to help my
one.
best I can.
You rolled a 4 for your medicine check.
And I get +0. So
You have no idea. You have no idea what you're doing. You saw Ginge earlier do something with some of the dirt from the temple. Maybe it's holy dirt. You scoop up some of the dirt and you just start pouring it and packing it into the wound. Get up! Get up!
But I do in the panic. I mend his gear at least. I'd like to mend the hole. Maybe harder to treat him.
Mending takes a minute to cast, so you could you start mending.
Oh,
You start that
okay.
process.
Okay.
You'll have to concentrate on that
And
for the
then I
next
end my
minute.
turn.
Yep. Okay.
So this is
Willy, how would you like to end Phil Hendry's existence?
All right, I go. I say, step aside. The doctor's here.
God.
And I'm gonna do a
Anyone who
medicine
knows
check.
medicine?
What do
You were kinder than I. I would have given him a failure for that. Willie, the doctor stabilizes him.
you reach out and you stop him from putting dirt in the wound, and you do your best to try and clean it out. You put some pressure on it. You shred some of some bandages as like gauze. You put pressure on it. Go ahead and mark a success. I'll give you a success for that.
Okay. This is 2
Well,
successes.
I'm making this a little bit more dramatic.
I was about to say, not to rules lawyer you, but it should stabilize him.
It should stabilize him. I'm making this a little bit more dramatic.
Okay.
So that's 2 successes, no failures.
2 successes, no failures. All right, as you all
You
not-
help me?
non sort of collapses up against the pillar because he's pretty beat up too, and he starts searching through Phil's belongings, looking for something specific.
He's dead. Like, fuck, let's start divvying up the stuff.
Huh. All right, Ginge, it is your turn.
Okay, Ginge is on the ground from splatting from that kill. Ginge army crawls over to Phil, and then pushes Eadi out of the way. Like, what are you doing? Get out of here! And then I try to stabilize Phil.
Okay, you're not going to cast Cure Wounds? Okay.
I'm out of slots.
Okay, yeah, sure.
So 17 plus 1, 18.
All right, you
Guys, let me do this. Let me show you how to fix someone.
you pull out your tinker's tools and you start like you start like sewing him up and closing the wound up. He does appear between the efforts of you and Willy, like applying pressure, getting the wound all stitched up. He does appear to be stable for now. So we're going to be out of turn order. Nan is going to produce the health potion that Barnaby should have, or Phil should have in his inventory that he got from Adabra, and he's just going to place it next to his body. If he needs it, he can drink this. He looks fine now, but let's just rest easy for a bit. Keep an eye on him.
After Nan does that, I speak in Draconian to Phil. Stay with us, man! Do you want the potion? Do you want us to feed you the potion?
All right, Phil, you come to. You feel like shit. You have 1 hit point. You're stabilized at 1 hit point. Yeah, and you have this goblin-looking thing just shaking you, screaming in your face.
All right, I freak out for a second. Just like, what the fuck? And and then I grab my potion and I put it back in my bag, and I cast. What do I have? I cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay, roll your dice.
D20 or it says
It's whatever it
1d8.
is.
Yeah, it's just you just do it.
Wait, what's a d8?
It's the diamond.
This one?
The diamond. Got it. I got a 5 plus 2, so 7.
Okay. You heal 7 hit points.
Can I say sorry? Shit, sorry about that.
It's all right. Those were some nasty blobs.
Ginge backs away from everyone surrounding Phil, goes to a pillar and collapses.
Okay, which pillar?
Do it.
Which pillar?
That one. As soon as this thing wants to. So the one on the left.
Okay.
Back against it, just slides down.
All right. All is calm.
Can I try to collect some of the goo from it? See if it's valuable.
Yeah, sure. Do you have anything to collect the goo?
My
I got
backpack.
empty flask.
Okay. You fill up your backpack with this vile smelling putrid goo. Yeah, it's dripping out the creases. Your bag is just soaked. Everything in your bag now smells like this and is coated. Yeah.
I mean, it probably already didn't smell great. It was in my bag, so
This is true, but now it smells like raw sewage. Yeah. All right, so you are in this room. You see the altar up front. Is that? All right, what are you guys doing?
I'm ready to fight some more. Let's go. Let's go. I'm raising my javelin above my head.
Well, hold on. We've destroyed the jellies we came here for. Like, maybe we should go talk to those.
Well, are we
dwarves.
sure that was all of them? Like, we just walked in here and we already approached the jellies. Like, we already fought some jellies. I'm not sure that was all of them.
They told us it was only one. I didn't even know there was more than one.
That's true.
That's true.
So I feel like
think
we
should
should
ask for
clear.
more
I feel like we should.
compensation.
I feel like we should clear the area if there's possibly more than right. Like
They
we
said they would come with us, though. I mean, if it's here and they're gone, I don't see a problem with that.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. If we can get them out of here, there's no danger.
Can
So,
I check
yeah,
out the
no.
altar?
Yeah, sure.
Trying?
Roll an investigation. Roll religion.
I'm awful at both of them, so. Got an 8.
There are a number of dwarven runes on this altar. You don't really, not a whole lot catches your eye outside of that.
Someone that can read, there's some runes on this thing.
I walk up and try and read the runes.
They are. You can recognize that they are dwarven runes. They are very old, very faded. It is very difficult to make anything out. You can't really read what they say. They're recognizable, but not readable. So like you'll have, like half a word here, and then it'll just be completely faded, and then you'll have like a few more runes here, and then like a broken off chunk, and then like so you can recognize it, but it's nothing coherent that you can make out. You know what it said? Yep. What else are you guys doing?
Ginge just
Alright.
collapsed on the
Well,
pillar.
I want to start walking around and like investigating the room.
All right, roll an investigation
There's that
check.
door back there we never opened.
Yeah, this is okay. This room is smaller than I thought.
For me, I feel like we've completed our goal, so I'm kind of heading back towards the dwarves.
Thought these S's were doors.
There's a door right here. Should I open it?
This is a wall.
I'm gonna try to
Yeah,
open
so
this door.
Can I-
I'm standing next
Okay,
to you when you
open
do
the door.
that, and my curiosity says, "Yeah, we should open this door."
Okay.
Yes, absolutely. Let's check what's inside.
I
I'm
go
gonna.
in.
All right, so you
Totally
come
agree.
into a room that looks like it has like the avalanche, like the all the rubble and such that you saw outside has damaged the hallway, the room in here, and just tons of rubble has come down and collapsed this hallway.
Well, I think it's dead end, boys.
Well, we tried.
Phil, what did you get for your investigation?
I didn't roll investigation, but also I have a question about the map we're looking at, just out of character. I'm seeing like what looks like a 6 or an S on the top and bottom of the map, and it's not like a clear wall. These
Oh,
are these walls, or like are these doors? Like,
I think
where
that
are
means
these?
secret.
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
I also
no-
see what he's
Like
talking about.
right to the right of my character, right over here.
There's
an
some kind of
It looks like an S or a 6 or something. And I thought it was like an open door. Like I thought this kept going out, and I'm like, I also kind of see an S. Now that I'm saying it, I kind of see an S right here on this pillar. I don't know if I'm supposed to be seeing
Well, that's
that.
metagaming right there.
Yeah,
We're
well,
heading back.
I didn't realize.
That may or may not be metagaming, but I don't know what you're talking about. I don't see it.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm gonna roll an investigation.
Okay.
Right where I'm
Investigation on the
standing.
S.
Oh no! Right where I'm standing.
Yeah. Okay.
Something
I
tells me.
rolled a 9 plus. I have no investigation, so I rolled a 9.
You don't find much of anything.
Okay.
That's meta karma.
I thought that was a door or like a I thought like the whole time we were fighting, I'm like, oh, this room has 2 doors on
There's-
top and
There's
bottom.
definitely something up there though, because like the meta comment, you can see the lighting is off a little bit here too. So
Yeah.
it's fine though. We didn't find it, so we'll go back.
Okay.
Well, Phil didn't find it.
No, I didn't find anything.
Yeah, you
so
didn't
I'm
find
going
it.
back. Nope.
I'm going back. I couldn't find it. So
Oh, did you do it? Oh, they didn't do it. Look, these bees beat the shit. They're coming back with their tails tucked between their legs.
Look
Uh-oh,
at my
they're not-
friends. They're covered in the goo. Don't you think we did it? We defeated.
I take my backpack and put it in front of them.
Oh, that's disgusting. Did you really do it? You killed it. You killed the one ochre jelly that was in there.
There were 2.
Oh, really? We only saw one.
Well, we killed. Can I roll insight on that?
Yeah, sure.
I don't fucking know.
You can't get a read on him. You're not really sure what you're supposed to be looking for, but probably maybe honest.
So I already kind of don't trust what the gruff one is saying because of earlier. So could I try to roll insight on that as well?
Yeah, if you want. The repeated like, oh, he rolled a 4, so I'm gonna roll,
no.
so I'm gonna roll, so I'm gonna roll, so I'm.
That's why I tried to justify it
Yeah.
based on what happened earlier. I don't know either. I rolled a 4, so
Same thing. These aren't their mannerisms aren't quite like the quite the same as the dwarves of Mithril Hall. You can't really get a good read. Maybe he's telling the truth.
Well, friend, we saw 2 of them. They came at us, and we heartily dealt with them. We held up our end of the bargain. So if you could, we would love to take the stones, and if you could come with us, we will.
Just a second. I want to go look. So the gruff one, if I can find my cursor, is going to go in, and he's gonna have himself a look about. Just make sure that you guys cleared the area out here.
standing right next to the collapsed goblin on the pillar.
Ugh. Ugh. Smells like a goblin's arsehole in here. He he looks around. He checks. He looks at some stuff. He ends up. So this pillar over here. Do you guys see when I'm doing anything with this?
I saw that you were just looking around with it, and that's about it.
Okay, come back over here. Everybody, come back over to this pillar, like out of character. Because Dowsland's gonna, in his investigation, he's gonna find a secret passage.
I mean, from looking at the map, I can literally see an S.
Yeah, I see 3
Even-
actually, 4 if you count the pillar.
One here.
Is it just the pillar? Looking specifically at the pillar. Do you guys see any changes as I do
don't
this?
see any S's.
No,
No
it's just
change.
a black. It's a black
The S
cell.
is more noticeable.
Okay.
Like, like it keeps getting more noticeable. Like, even though I'm not moving.
Okay. Come
I can
directly
see
in front of it.
S's, so-
Come directly in front of it.
I can see the S even from behind it.
Yeah, I can't
I
see.
mean, it looks hollow
Okay, yeah.
now.
So when I'm in front of it, I can
Oh,
see
now
that
I
it's
can
like
see
a
it.
door. Or
Okay.
something, so it's a secret door.
Any changes directly in front of it when I right click on it like this?
It's hollow.
No.
I lose vision. I don't have vision in it now.
Oh, I still see the vision in it, but
Mine's shadowed. Like it's.
Well, yeah, that's gonna be Fog of War. Yeah, he discovers this. He opens it up, and out tumbles a huge plethora of just skulls and dwarf bones and just all kinds of nasty shit in here.
Hmm.
well, look what you found.
Anybody want to make their own investigation check to see what is in there?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm right.
Oh.
I would have followed him in, so I definitely want to take a look.
I got a 5.
Okay, Eadi?
21.
All right.
Not-
Phil, you're still suffering from metakarma. And Eadi goes in there, squeezes through past you, and he finds a coffer in there. That coffer has a plethora of gemstones.
Oh,
There are about 15 gemstones in that chest.
Do I see any that look really valuable?
They all look to be about the same.
Maybe 100 gold pieces or so.
Roll an intelligence.
Oh yeah, that's my
that's a lot of
favorite.
gemstones.
That's a 12 plus straight intelligence.
Yep, just straight intelligence.
18 then.
None of these look especially valuable on their own, and they're all about the same size. But you figure there's probably mid hundreds worth of gold value in all of them total. You would need to go take it somewhere to get them looked at to be certain, but there's well over 100 gold worth of gemstones in here.
And does Mr. Dwarf see me find this?
Yeah, but he's not going to try to take it from you.
I'm nearby.
Right. I
also
found
just
some of
took
these
ogres.
gemstones here. I don't see much else, but I think it's fair that we take these and as fair compensation. I mean, we did deal with 2 ochre jellies instead of 1. So if it's all the same to you,
He's
So as he says that, Ginge like throws his head up and scrambles over, and he looks at the gems.
Yep. So he's moved on. He's more interested in the ruins than what you found. He's not gonna fight you over that. Both of them are continuing to investigate various parts of this ruin that they were unable to explore before. And with that, we have gone a little over time. So we are going to end the session here. You guys are in the middle of this room. You have just bested a very challenging foe, and you are fairly tired and beat up. Make sure that you keep your track of your hit points, because you guys haven't rested yet. So we will pick up exactly at this point 2 Sundays from here.
Sounds
All
good.
right.
Awesome.
Good job, guys. I was very, very worried about that fight going in.